sipping like I'm stepping out, dressed to impress. Catch a lady, wanna run, I'm out dipping. I dabble, never tell her that I'm dipping out like DJ. I'm walking out. What you talking about?
New music from Chris and Fade. You already know. What's that song called? Doom Hip Hop Harry?
Yeah, I think it's just.
I think that's what they call it.
Freestyle, yeah.
But it's on their Rivals EP, Rivals 1.5 EP on SoundCloud. Y'all check that out. But they set the vibe this week. Before I even introduce my co-host, my podcast, we got two special guests this week. Jalen Quinn, we talking about his new album, With No Help From You, number 2. And we have Sarah Pierre, future lawyer, and she's the lady who set up the protest in St. Martinville, and I wanted to give her a voice because I thought that was dope that someone who's super young set up a protest in her own city, and she saw the things going on in her city, and she wanted to make it right. So we have her coming on, and she went to high school with me, and I know her mother knows my mom, and I'm sure her mom's listening to this, and I just want to say to everybody who's older, who might not necessarily have listened to the Bros Who Think podcast before and know how we give it up, it has a little E by it on Apple and Spotify, which means explicit. I will be cursing. We will be giving it up greasy. We will be making jokes, saying all kind of outlandish shit. My mama know how I give it up. My mama heard me say something. Me and my mama close. She know what the hell is going on, and she know a little bit too much about me from this podcast. But that's how we give it up. We're here so we may educate you. We may be wrong. We may be funny. This is supposed to be entertainment. If you get a little enlightenment, cool. If you don't, cool. We just want to make sure you have a good time every Thursday. But with that being said, let's start the motherfucking show. This is episode 153 of the Bros Who Think Podcast. It's your boy, young boy D-Witz, the people's champ, a.k.a. Beard Gang is in the motherfucking building. Joining me as always to my left, and I think the way the camera do it, I got to point this way, but to my left, Mr. Brooklyn is in the building. To the bottom, we got Doom. Brooklyn, how you doing this week, brother? Back with us.
I'm doing good, baby. And like you said, I can't lie. My mama know how I give it up, baby.
Yeah, man. You know,
keep it real, man. We keep it real, baby.
For everybody that's new to listening, because I know she's going to bring her audience that's new, we just give it up greasy. And joining us as always, Mr. Doom. Doom, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I gotta figure out how to get one of those little fancy intros like you be doing for yourself.
I'll give you one. Whatever you want to be called.
And I'm just like, what's up, man? I'm doing. I just don't hit the say.
Whatever you want, we could call you. We could call you. See, but you're not Hotep Doom. Hotep would be like Hotep Brooklyn. We would have like Republican Doom or Tax Money Doom or Mr. 50-50 Doom. Like we could come up with some fire shit, bro. Or we could give you the gazpacho, you know, with your mustache and your little chin hair. We got yeah. We
gonna figure it out. I gotta get it right though.
But look, like I said, we got two guests coming on the pod later, and we got Bros Who Ball where we do our sports section. But before we get started, I was ready to have some jokes this week, but seems like Negroes and white people just wilding in these streets. So let's start off with who's wilding. Brooklyn forgets his video now, so every time his facial expressions be giving. So let's start off with the people who've been wilding the most. Betsy DeVos, Trump, all these people on the education sector saying that we're going to start school in the fall. They don't care about COVID. I heard that they're going to make your child sign a waiver. If you got to sign a waiver for your kid to go to school, keep him home. Keep him and her home. Like, I understand that parents are ready to get these little monsters out the house. And I know they're not trying to be teachers, but like, COVID is serious, and we seeing a second boom. Like me and Brooklyn said a couple weeks ago, we went out of the state at the right time, because if we would have went any later, it would have been some shit. Being that y'all both have kids, I'll start with you, Doom, and because your child's a little older than Brooklyn's. How do you feel about this whole school shit?
I think they got to figure out a way to do it from home, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
what I'm saying, like some online classes or something.
Yeah, I was reading a thread on Twitter where there was like people saying that like, okay, even if I were to agree to send my kid to school, there's a bunch of questions that you got to be able to answer. So they brought up a good point. Like, even if, let's say you send your kid to a classroom, nobody in the class got COVID, right? The teacher go get groceries after work. She catch it from some dumb fuck at Walmart. Now she got a quarantine for 2 weeks. What happens then? Does the whole class have to quarantine after that? Is the teacher getting paid? Mm-hmm. Are we paying for the kids' medical shit if they got to go to the hospital? Like, what's the You know what I'm saying?
Was
like
the protocol,
how we handling all that, and they don't have zero plan. So I think if you don't have no plan, you can't do that.
It's got to be online. Brooklyn, how you feeling about this? And what you hearing from the news, the news stations, and what's word around town?
So the news stations is like they doing what basically, you know, what Doom said, but like they pushing all the administrators and superintendents. They asking all these tough questions, like say if, you know, Lisa dropped her kids off of school and she thinks that there's the possibility they could have been exposed to COVID, but she can't miss no more days of work because of all the shit that's happened already this year. Mm-hmm. So her kids give it up to a bunch of kids. And what if she's in a, you know, lower income place where a lot of the people don't have health insurance? Now they got all these medical bills, but they're not the reason they got exposed to COVID. Yeah. So what is the school going to do? Is there, you know, there's going to be some school help, mandated, you know, health insurance they give it to the kids since y'all making them go back? And I'm thinking to myself,
and like, you know how testing is
expensive? Yeah, the superintendent's sitting there like, he got no answers. So they like, well, we're going to keep pushing and we're going to keep asking you questions every week till you come up with something, or we're going to make you look bad. And I'm like, make him look bad? He doing it by himself.
Look, I'm happy that John Bell passed the mandatory mask thing, and I still see people not following that.
Bro, they don't give a fuck.
I got to say, this lady in the gas station thanked me because she saw I was coming out of my car going in there, but then I was like, wait, I don't have my mask on. So I turned right back, put my mask on, and I saw these two white dudes and this black guy. All of them saw me do that and went back to their car. They was just going to walk in there with no mask on. And she literally was like, thank you, because you saw how many people were going to walk in here without a mask if you didn't do that. And I was just like, is it so hard to wear a mask? Like, I saw idiots talking about they was going to get carbon monoxide poison. And I was like, you're fucking stupid. Like, just so much just dumb fuckery. Like, we got to take this shit serious. These kids need to be homeschooled. My ass shouldn't be at UL in the fall. I should be homeschooling too. Everybody should be at home until this shit work out. We need a second stimulus pack, and unemployment got to keep it going. I'm sorry, Donald. I'm sorry that you didn't handle COVID the right way. We should have been locked down. Why is Japan having no deaths? Why are these other places not having no deaths and shit? But we're the only country that's still having major deaths and major spikeage. When Florida damn near, out of all the countries in the world, Florida's number 3 of all the countries of total cases and shit. It's ridiculous.
No, that shit is nuts, bro. And I mean, like you said, like motherfuckers just they out here reading, like, fuck what the news station says. At this point, it's ridiculous. Fuck what the accredited places and
we're not listening to the doctors.
They're not listening to none of that, my nigga. They listening to John with the webcam that's been talking about conspiracy theories on YouTube for the last 20 years and how he unmasked the Pizzagate shit. So now he is a certified PhD MD. And he knows that you get carbon monoxide from wearing a mask, and he a lawyer, and he letting you know that you putting on this mask is them taking away a little bit of your rights every day. They just take a little bit away. Next you know they're going to be coming for our guns. I'm sorry, nigga, but if you got a problem with the way our government is, you should be probably starting with, I don't know, the fact that they assign us a number when we fucking born.
That's a fact.
Nigga, you worried about the wrong shit.
There's so much crazy shit.
Like, and then also on top of this, we saying this every week until it happens. We need to arrest Breonna Taylor's killers and murderers.
Exactly.
That dude was at the beach. One of them niggas was at the beach and he posted about, chilling with my daughters. This is the most carefree I'd ever be. Man, fuck that dude. Lock all them niggas up and send them niggas to jail. And what's my guy's name? Rest in peace. Elijah, is it McCain?
Mm-hmm.
Elijah. Arrest his killers too. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, the way that this president has handled these situations to me are unjustifiable. For he should not be in office anymore. Like, and this goes to that Kanye thing. And I'm happy his ass isn't running. It got put out today, and we're gonna get on Chance the Rapper's stupid ass in a little bit. But at this point, and I know last time that we were saying we were picking the lesser of two evils, but at this point, it's gotta be we picking the lesser of two evils with Biden. I don't hear no third party shit. I don't hear none of that. And I'm not the type to come in here and tell you who to vote for. But it's just like, look at what this country has experienced. And I know my Republican listeners and friends gonna be like, well, unemployment, this and that. Bro, we're having a pandemic and this man can't handle this shit at all, bro. Let alone how bad he treated the LGBT community. Let alone how he's putting these racist judges in the Supreme Court. Let alone about all that shit. This nigga is killing us. He's killing us with this, how he's handled this pandemic. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, all I know is if it was Obama in office when all this shit happened.
Oh God,
bro, I'm telling you, that have been tearing his ass up. I have not heard not one person to this day say why Trump got us wearing a mask. I have yet to hear anybody on that side blame Trump for us wearing a mask. They've gone straight to the CDC. All of a sudden, these niggas know the three branches of the government. But 4 years ago, it was Obama did everything. He did everything. There was no Senate. There was no House of Representatives. It was just Obama. All of a sudden, these niggas know the three branches of the government, and they're not blaming Trump for a damn thing. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this is trying to make
they basically calling Dr. Fauci a witch doctor.
They like, man, out with him. He don't know what the hell he talking about. I don't know. He just been dealing with medicine more than half you niggas been alive. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Bro, you in your oil field, and like, look, I know my Louisiana people gonna be upset what I'm about to say, but you and your oil field brothers and sisters need to shut the fuck up when a doctor is talking. And this goes to the farmers in the Midwest. This goes to I don't know what the California crazies be doing, but whatever the fuck they do. Brooklyn, you know what your New York Republicans be doing out there, the miners and all the East Coast nonsense.
Nah, the worst part with that is all that people is the lawyers and the police officers and shit. Yeah, on the same side in New York.
It's like, Jesus, bro. We gotta, like, if we can't believe the doctors in science, then what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are we doing? And then the people who are like, oh, you can't make me wear a mask. Go look at, I believe it was in the 30s, the 40s. It might have been the 30s, the 40s, or the 50s. They had like this deadly flu going around, and they made everybody wear masks. It's the 20s, and everybody was wearing masks. And at that point in time, Americans did it because it was to protect everybody else. If all and look, you all lives matters, fuckers. If all lives matter, then why are we wearing fucking masks? Like, because all lives don't matter. They lying. Yeah,
bro.
I know.
And the thing is, right? Every time I get into an argument with one of these oil field boys or these I inherited a bunch of money and land from great grandma, and they sitting pretty because of their circumstances or whatever it may be. They always telling me all this stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, like, my nigga, you cheated to pass Bio 101. Yeah. You had to look at the girl next to you to pass Earth Science. Earth Science, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Science. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, how is it that you take yourself to the doctor when you see something on your body that you don't recognize, but all of a sudden, when a doctor's telling you something about this airborne thing that's going on, or this thingy that could be
all hell Trump. That's what it is, bro. All hell Trump.
Like, it's ridiculous, bro. It makes absolutely no fucking sense.
And I think we should be able to come up and make some money, because we should be able to either sue Trump, Fox News, somebody, if one of our family members died from COVID, and we should be able to sue them and be like, no, Trump and the Fox News perpetuated that. Oh, this is no big deal. We're all good. This and that. Right. I should be able to sue my government for this shit, bro. Yeah, like, dude, I need to be getting a bag.
They'll never let that shit fly.
And that's my thing. It's like, it's just fucking ridiculous. So make sure you wear your mask. And Sarah wanted me to point this out. If you're going to her protest this Saturday in St. Martinville, wear your mask. Wear your mask. You have to wear your mask to go. It's just ridiculous. But I want to get y'all take on the school shit, because I know y'all both have kids. But like, they need to do online teaching and whatnot. But since we was talking about Kanye and Chance, let's get into it. Bro, Chance the Rapper went from potential star walking into one of the Drake spots, the Kendrick, the Cole spots, to now, bro, Chance the Rapper is just the worst, bro. I told my girlfriend, he's just the fucking worst. Like, how his argument was that, oh, Kanye don't have no bodies, Kanye don't have no war crimes, Kanye can fix everything. Bro, Kanye, what are we talking about? Like, he was like,
that nigga's a clown, bro.
He was like, Trump shouldn't have been in office. I was like, but just in this will be something that I'm preaching. 2 wrongs don't make a right. That's the theme of this episode. 2 wrongs do not make a right. Just because Trump shouldn't have been president, does that mean Kanye West should be president? Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Like, that's just idiotic. I knew Chance the Rapper was an idiot when he said Batman Begins and The Dark Knight Rises was better than The Dark Knight. At that point, I was like, I'm through with Chance. Like, nigga, your movie opinion is horrible. When he said Bad Boys 2 was not as good as Bad Boys 3, nigga, sit your dumb ass down, bro. And don't come tell me Rush Hour is worse than Bad Boys. Like, I get we love black people and being pro-black right now, but there ain't no way on God's green earth that Rush Hour is worse than Bad Boys. Sit your ass down. Unless I'm tripping with that last take. But I thought Jackie and Chris did their thing.
Jackie and Chris did their fucking thing, bro.
Just making sure. How y'all feel about Chance and all his shit that how he'll no matter what, he'll always take up for Kanye West no matter how wrong he is, but yet want to criticize J. Cole?
I always been telling y'all since he got sober, I don't fuck with him. Because now I don't really know what the fuck be going through his head. Like, he just prove it more and more each day that all this sober Chance shit, I don't want it. Because this nigga's clearly, his head is not where it's supposed to be. It should be in the clouds, because clearly when he's sober, he say dickhead shit like this. So all this is showing me is that, like you said, two wrongs don't make it right. But damn, Chance, what right thing are you saying? Like, he's not saying nothing.
Of course Kanye don't have no bodies or war crimes. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, bro, obviously, my nigga, obviously. He's a rapper, nigga, duh. The fuck? And he's a book bag rapper. Like, he's the first of this generation's kind of rappers where they didn't push no drugs, they didn't do no crimes and shit like that. It's like,
dude,
obviously.
How you feel about this nigga Chance?
We got to get him out of here. That's one. Two, we got to stop listening to these fuck niggas that get on social media. They got a little bit of following.
Yep.
And they say anything. And then people, the fact that we even talking about what Chance got to say about politics is crazy.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Like,
that's crazy.
Where's the Michael Eric Dysons? Where's the, what's my man's name? Oh, man, Malcolm Gladwell. Where are these people with like, same, and it's the same thing we was talking about the Yeezys and the oil field niggas. You black niggas gotta stop listening to these celebrities who have no education. And look, and I know the argument is, well, just because I'm not formally educated doesn't mean I can't educate myself. And that is true. You can definitely educate yourself, but
stop watching YouTube videos of uneducated niggas.
Go read books, go educate yourself and get yourself to where you can speak on shit like this. But this shows that even educated niggas are fucking stupid because Chance is an educated nigga.
Yeah.
Or at least he's supposed to be.
He comes from a affluent background, and he's out here talking about supporting a retard.
Yeah, and look, no, let's call him a dummy because I don't even want to use that language because shout out to the.
You're right. I know some that are better than that.
The disabled community.
Because he is disabled, but he disabled for a different reason.
That nigga is stupid, bro.
They talking about he would fix stuff. He can't even fix things going on in his own head. How is he supposed to fix my country?
Yeah, bro. And if all these mental attacks are real, like, no disrespect to the people who suffer from mental health, but like, bro, I can't have Kanye having a bipolar moment when talking to these niggas from North Korea. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Thank you.
Like, what are we talking about, dog? Like, this shit is just so stupid.
Bad for business.
Like, like me and Doom was talking about last week. He wasn't gonna run anyway because he didn't sign up in time. But the fact that we have celebrities pushing this, we have a very susceptible and influenceable, even if that's not a word, a youth and a people who are voting in that 18 to 25 range that is influenced by celebrities and clout. They will go and write in Kanye's name as a joke, and that will allow Trump to fucking win.
That's a fact, bro. That's like, I was making a joke today, actually, at the news station because we were talking about, school things. And I said, there's two people in this country. There's a couple people in this country that I'm scared of. But there's certain people in certain positions that if they ran for a certain place, they get it. Like, if Ed Orgeron picked up tomorrow and said, I want to be the governor of Louisiana, I'm telling you right now, he's been at 95% of the vote. Like,
if Joe Burrow came back and said he wanted to do it, he would win.
Right, and I was going to say that the other 5% would be like 3 for Joe, 2 for like Lil Wayne, and like it would be something crazy, bro. Like, and then if Kylie Jenner picked up whenever she turned 35 and said she wanted to run for president, bro, I'm telling you, the way Kylie is winning, it would sicken your stomach because Kylie, at the point of the time when she got to 35, Kylie's influence would now reach over
a large percent of people.
3 generations. Like, we're talking like from Gen Z to us to
the young boys, the new young boys.
could you imagine, bro? Like the fact that the celebrities, like I know at one point you're like, oh, they have so much thingy, so we see everything that they're doing. But on the other side, we feel like we know them, right? So we feel like we can trust them. I don't know shit about Kylie, nigga. The fuck you? I don't know shit about Kylie, bro.
It's just
but these niggas would vote for her.
It's just like, bro, we got to stop with this celebrity putting on a pedestal type deal. And I know people be like, but y'all have a podcast. Y'all do this. No, bro. We're discussing about shit that's going on.
Right.
None of us trying to run for office.
These are our opinions. And you should take their celebrity stuff as opinions, not as facts.
As facts. Yeah, bro. 1,000%. Doom, anything else you got on this?
No, I'm good. That's a bunch of foolishness. I like
that's just I see how much you don't care about this shit about how. But see, that's the thing. Like that's how we're supposed to be. But niggas is just so stupid.
Like it's me, bro.
We gotta talk about this because they don't. If we don't, then they just gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, let's vote for Kanye.
Let's do it,
bro. I'm telling you, I've been on an unfollowing spree on Twitter. Just
I saw that.
Just for shit like this, bro. I can't take all the people talking about bullshit. Like, come on, man.
No, I'm with you. That's how we gotta be, because that goes into our next topic about being uneducated. So first off, let me say this, because I know we got Jewish listeners. Shout out to my guy Mitch. Shout out to all the Jewish listeners of this podcast. And I've said this for 4 weeks in a row. If you were white, brown, purple, blue, black, I would fight for you. I would ride for you. Deshaun Jackson, outlandish, needed to be suspended. Steven Jackson, clowning, is a clown. Me and Doom talked about this a fucking clown. Just getting away from George Floyd's and his message saying all that dumb anti-Semitic nonsense. Clown. Who has said something? Ice Cube said something. All that work you've been doing for weeks, just thrown in the trash. If you for equality, you cannot be against other people. That's fucking ignorant. Today, Nick Cannon got fired, or yesterday he got fired because they've been posting clips on Twitter about him talking about how just black power shit and shit that Farrakhan said. And people think that's why he's getting canceled. But that is not why he got canceled and fired. He got canceled and fired because, and I'll read it to you, because Brooklyn was even shocked when I read it to him, because it's like, this is why the nigga got fired. So, okay, let me pull this shit up, because I just got to read this and get everybody to understand.
And this is also why it's important to do your own research, because like you said, people only putting out half the truth.
Half the truth. It is just to fan the flames. Like, we got to understand that there are Russian bots, there's Chinese bots, there's these other entities that want to see America fall. We've talked about the American empire many weeks on this pod. They want to see us fall. They want to see black and white people fight each other because they know that's how they can take over America. And I don't know who posted these clips, but they did it this way for a purpose, for black people to be like, well, why are you firing him? There's other people saying worse shit. But this is why they fired him. So he had this guy on his podcast named Professor Griff. Professor Griff was known in the 1980s for making anti-Semitic comments. He got kicked out of his group, which Brooklyn even informed me that was Public Enemy. I didn't even know Chuck D he was in that. So if Chuck D kicked him out, we understand there's a reason.
No, yeah, exactly.
He said the Jews are wicked and we can prove this. And he went on saying more shit. And on Nick's show, he said, I'm hated now because I told the truth. And Nick said, no, you're a legend. There's no need to be scared of anything you said when you're speaking the truth. Bro, what is there to fucking discuss? Like, that man said anti-Semitic comments, and you just said you're a legend for telling the truth, and you should stand on that. Like, that's case point said, done for me. I can't defend that. Now, I've seen people post on Twitter about how should he been fired? Should he been suspended? Should we educate him? I do believe in second chances. I do believe in people getting educated, but as Viacom, I'm not upset at them for firing him. I'm not. It's just, and it's like, I understand it. It's like, I can't speak from should we accept him getting educated because I'm not Jewish. I think how passionate he sounded in that response and what that man said, I'm not gonna say he passed education, but he may be. I don't know. I can't judge that. But I just know that as what this podcast stands for, what this network stands for, how we about the preservation and progress of this culture for all people, no matter their skin complexion, and how we want to uplift everybody. I'm standing with my Jewish brothers and sisters right now. I got to, because like, bro, that shit is wild. And I'll start with you, Doom, because it's just like that's dumbfounding to me that we got to even like discuss. But I do understand the argument of people saying, well, what about Tucker Carlson? What about all these people that say racist, sexist stuff that are still allowed on TV? You got to understand that Fox is a different company than Viacom, and Fox can do whatever they want with their company, and that's just there's nothing you can do about that. Now, if Viacom has someone that comes and says sexist stuff or racist stuff against black people, against Mexican people, or whoever, and they don't fire him, then we got to hold Viacom's foot to the fire. That's who we got to be mad at. But in terms of Nick, it's just like, bro, I'm sorry. You gotta bite that bullet.
Well, my thing is, I feel like we at the spot we at in the culture because of, obviously the Black Lives Matter shit, the people that have been killed unjustly, that type of thing. And I feel like the initial point is all we were saying was, yo, we are not any more or any less than anybody else.
Facts.
At least that's what I felt.
And that's what I feel.
Shit.
I think we can all say
accurate. As it's going on, I feel like the rage from that, as a result of all the shit that's been going down, I see a lot of black people like, all right, it's us against everybody. Fuck everybody else.
It's not that, yeah.
This is what it is. And I feel like we should be aiming for like, we can definitely coexist. You don't even have to like the next nigga. You don't have to like white people. You don't have to like Asian, Mexican, none of that. Like you don't have to do that.
But like you said, we could coexist. Yeah.
Exactly. Because I think like us trying to aim for a world where everybody just like and love that's come on, man. That's not
bro, there's black people we don't like. There's women like you can dislike somebody like that, but that doesn't mean you have to hate them and can't coexist with them. Like you're saying.
Right. So when Nick made comments that he made, I'm immediately against that shit. I'm like, yo, because if that shit was flipped the other way around,
it'd be
because I was saying it earlier on Twitter, we have got white people out of here for less. You know what I'm saying? For way less.
And I'm seeing people saying that they're using the argument that like, but there's other people that did. I'm like, look, bro, you can't go on the past. You can't go on what has happened in the past. We got to go on what's going on right now in the climate, because you can go to Gossip in the City on IG and see. Shout out to her, because she used to be all about gossip, and she dedicated her whole page to collect things that racist white people say and send them to their company, and she has been getting these people fired and has documentation proof of it. So like you said, if this is flipped on the other foot, that white person getting fired today from Viacom. He is. And like I said, you can't use Tucker Carlson and Fox, because even Fox recently has felt the fire so much that they fired Tucker Carlson's main writer and quote unquote making Tucker Carlson go on vacation. But that's a suspension. It's a paid suspension. They just don't want to say that because they don't want to get outraged. But Fox is different, and they have shown they're different since the fucking 80s and 90s when they started. And we know that's where they stand. You can't expect something from someone who just is against what you stand for. Like you can't. Right. You can't expect that. That's their foundation. They have a base. And if you're going to go try to change them, you're fighting a losing battle, because that's something they're governed by their ownership. And it's not that Disney owns them. It's not Viacom that owns them. It's not ABC. It's not none of these other companies that have shown that they're with the fight, or at least giving off the perception that they care. They're people that tell you straight up, we don't give a fuck.
Right. They got the black on black crime, at their lowest earning shit. Like, like, come on, bro. We're not
changing nothing with Fox. So, and I'm so happy you said that, dude, because it's like the moment he said that, and I saw that on Twitter, I was like, I can't rock with this at all. And I'm seeing just a bunch of young black people just posting the wrong clips, and it's like, y'all got to educate yourselves before you speak. And I think you said it best on Twitter today, or don't speak at all.
Yep.
So
it's a lot of power in that. It's way better to not say shit, especially when you're talking about some shit you don't even know about.
Right.
Than to just be, you know what I'm saying, popping off at the mouth saying shit, because that's
gonna get
shit
you
like what Nick Cannon. That's what that lead to, bro.
Yep, and people don't realize that, like, and I know we always say this, and I just feel like our generation should be smarter, but I'm seeing them make the same mistakes that older people make. Do y'all not realize that what you put on Twitter and Facebook can get you from getting a job? And you can't call that racist. You can't call that anything, because it's like, it's these people's job. Like, freedom of speech works where the government can't do you shit. But that does not mean your school. That does not mean your fucking job. That does not mean those people can't not do you shit because it's their business, their institution. It's in their rule book. Now, if you inside their guidelines, then we have a problem. But if you outside their guidelines, bro, you can't do shit. Like,
and it's up to their discretion.
Another big thing that really kind of got me about this is I feel like a person like Nick Cannon, with the position and the culture that he had, that show was putting a lot of black people in a position to take their career from just being a fuck nigga on Instagram to being a legitimate comedian.
Yep, fact.
I was just thinking that.
And you just fucked up that platform
for everything.
For all of them. Shit that wasn't gonna do nothing anyway. You know what I mean? Like, you say a bunch of hateful ass shit. What did that solve?
That shit didn't do nothing, bro. It didn't ruffle no feathers. It didn't do nothing but get you fired. That's all it did. You're right.
No, like 1,000%. Not yet. Look, that's a great point. And I saw Diddy saying like, "Yo, Revolt will be down to pick you up." But like Diddy knows, like Nick got to show he's sorry. And Nick did apologize today, saying if he fanned,
but he got to show he's sorry. You got to show action. Going to business with him because Diddy's business partners are.
Yeah, exactly. Did he not just go bring him on for nothing? Like, look at Charlemagne. Like, even they held back on Charlemagne some of his shit. He don't have a talk show over that because, like me and Doom talked about last week, the reason why he got to go to Comedy Central is because he got baggage and he had to prove that shit. If we can call out Drew Brees and be mad at Drew Brees because of what he said and how we need to see action from him before we feel it's a real change, I gotta see action from Nick, and it's got to be honest, bro. Like, you got to show that you're sincere about this shit. Like, an apology just don't work right now.
That actually looked kind of bad on Revolt to me.
On Diddy?
Yeah,
it does.
Like, it's just like, why are you co-signing that kind of bullshit? I feel like you saying, you got fired there, we'll pick you up. That's co-signing.
And so fast too. So like, it definitely looks like you agree with him.
And that's my thing. That's my thing that I want black people to realize. It's like, yes, there's other people and races and sexes that say stuff that's fucked up or that have had said stuff because we got to look at it in terms of pre-George Floyd and post-George Floyd, because post-George Floyd, everybody's being anti-racist and it's heavy and people are getting fired, like Doom said. You can't go off of pre. As much as we want to go off of pre, you can't go off of that because that wasn't the time we're in. If they say that today, it's a different story. And it's like, we as black people, if we truly want equality, like Doom said, and we truly want our life to matter as much as the next man, we got to fight with the brothers and sisters that's fighting with us that's not black. Because if we don't, how can we expect them to fight with us? And it's like, we got to do better than that. Like, we got to, and we can't be afraid to call each other out. That doesn't make someone a coon. That doesn't make you a Uncle Tom. It doesn't make you any of that. It just means you stand up for what is right. Like, that's all this is. Brooklyn,
I'm probably gonna get some of that shit for.
We definitely will. Like, but I don't give a fuck because it's like I show where we stand. Like, we are for all people. We've been this way. We started off the show talking about Breonna Taylor, talking about Elijah McCain. We did that whole episode. Like, we do this. We actually put in work. So I don't give a fuck what somebody on Twitter and these damn YouTube comments got to say as much. I appreciate your support, but if you calling us this and feel a type of way because we say this about Nick, it's like, my brother, we fighting for you too. So like, nah, dog, I ain't with this shit. What you feeling, B?
Nah, and like Doom said, these motherfuckers really just don't be seeing the whole fucking side of the story, and they just be ready to spew out whatever the fuck they seen or whatever.
The first video on Twitter.
The first fucking result they seen when it was trending, they clicked on the video, they watched 30 seconds, and they made up their mind, and they decided to go.
It's a 2-hour conversation, and they only going off for 30 fucking seconds.
Right. So, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, well, damn, nigga, if you're doing that for that, how many other shit that's controversial in our country have you only seen the first 30 seconds of?
Yep.
Because now that's showing me that, like, y'all just be believing whatever, and it proves, and that goes for both sides. But you know, there's one thing that I would never understand. Why the fuck we gotta be comparing the Holocaust to stuff? Why do we do this so often? I don't way too often. Like, post George Floyd, pre George Floyd, people have always been doing this. And why the fuck do we do this?
Yeah, we don't
understand.
We definitely shouldn't compare.
It comes up way too often, bro. Like, I can't believe how many times people had to keep repeating themselves. Like, the Holocaust is a singular event. Let's put this right there, and let's keep it in the 1940s, right? And let's leave it right there. Let's leave it right there. Just the same thing we do with the people that be going into the Aryan gangs and shit. They all sick and demented. We shouldn't be having the same opinions or even close similar opinions as nobody in the Aryan gangs.
Because that's the same niggas that's in the Klan.
I ain't no skinhead.
Yeah. That's the same niggas that's going to put on a sheet over their head to come burn a cross in your motherfucking yard, nigga.
Exactly.
Like, them niggas don't fuck with you. That's why I never understood why Jewish people and black people, and I know that like we do have good relations, at least from what I can see, but it's like I never understood why we never came together, because it's like, yo, them niggas don't fuck with y'all, they don't fuck with us, they don't fuck with the Asian people, and they don't fuck with the Mexicans. So we might as well all get along and say, fuck them niggas, bro. Like it's like, but you know why but that goes back to my point of why they posted that part of the clip, is so because we're so close, we're the closest we ever been to unity, so that we don't unify. So it's like Jewish people could be in the back of their mind like, well, damn, we fighting for these black people, but they don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah,
like it's like that's what they want.
And you know what happened is now Nick Cannon is the voice for all niggas. You know what I mean? To them.
And that's why I made sure.
That's crazy.
That's why I made sure, and I came out straight up. Like, our platform does not tolerate that shit. We don't. Like, we're not for that shit at all. Now, we could talk about how other people can get, how other people are handled with their suspensions and whatnot. We could talk about that, because like me and Doom talked about last week, we're not fucking with Dave Portnoy for saying the N-word. We talked about this. Yeah. We got to talk about Gilly in a little bit. But, no, man, it's like if you are racist of any kind of form, that shit cannot be tolerated at all. So to my Jewish brothers and sisters, I want to let y'all know, Nick Cannon does not speak for all black people, like Doom said. Like that's not all black people, and Diddy and Revolt need to be ashamed of themselves, because like this nigga got to show he's changed before we can come, give him opportunity. Now, do I think second chances should happen? Yes, I do. I believe in second chances if someone can get educated and someone can show the error of their ways. I definitely believe in second chances. But like I said, he has to show that, and I'm not the one that can determine if he that's not me, because I'm not Jewish. You know what I mean? That's got to be the Jewish community that says like, okay, we appreciate what you've done, and we forgive your apology. So that's something I just got to make that known, because I know that's something that the other side is gonna say. Hey, look, these niggas don't give a fuck about y'all. That's gonna be the first argument. That's gonna how's the thing where y'all say all lives can't matter till Black Lives Matter, where y'all don't care about these other people that's getting discriminated against. So, and that's something we gotta be
yourselves.
Exactly. So that's something we gotta get out of here. But that's all the bullshit and the nonsense. So now we got some happy stories and we can joke around. We got some wholesome content coming. Well, we got one more crazy story. We might as well, but this is jokes. This leads into the jokes. But after this, it's straight jokes from here. So, bro, Giselle McClain, what's her name? Just Jasleen, whatever Epstein lady and madam name is. The assassins are after her, bro. The assassins.
Boy, I wouldn't be surprised if she ended up missing or ended up dying of unforeseen circumstances.
Bro, that's what's gonna happen. Like,
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
She said she ready to give up the names. If they keep her safe, then all hell gonna break loose, because she got a lot of names to get off.
Ain't nobody's keeping her safe.
Bro, the fact that the news put the assassins are trying to get her and they moving her from jail cell to jail cell. Y'all telling the assassins everything, like that seems a little fishy to me.
I feel like they probably knew that already anyway. They're like, yeah, boy, her days is numbered.
Dude, isn't that fishy?
Yeah, I'm surprised they never hit us with she contracted COVID and you know what I'm saying?
They will
quarantining her, and then 2 weeks later she magically didn't make
dead.
It, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what the headline gonna be.
Oh yeah, no,
seriously.
She gonna die.
That's what I thought was gonna happen for sure. I'm surprised she made it this long, honestly.
Yeah, bro. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest. Let's make a bet. Does she make it? This is why I said we're getting the jokes off. Does she make it to the end of August? Like, what y'all? End of August. What y'all got?
I don't know. If she start name dropping, if anything come out, like if we see some headlines,
like she about to go. Yeah, she about to go testify or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be done. COVID about to be all over her cell, bro.
Does she make it to August?
I think she makes it to August. I'm gonna say I don't see her going past Labor Day. that first Monday in September, if she alive, I will be very shocked.
All right, you want a better soda water?
We can do that.
I bet she make it to Halloween.
Okay.
I think that's when she gets spooky.
Yeah, it's gonna get real spooky if she make it that long.
Hell yeah.
Dude, when you got Halloween, Labor Day, or into August?
I don't think she make it that long. I think she make it just until the next little story happened or where the block 9 hot from, and she gonna fall off.
Yeah.
I give it a couple months. Man.
He said they gonna knock her shit off.
Bro, they will not. Bro, the people I done seen on that list ranges from fucking the Clintons to Trump to Prince Harry, or not Prince. Let me not put his name under there. I'm sorry, that's not Prince Harry, because Prince Harry is that's Diana Good. That's Diana Good's son who married that black lady. Not saying the other one not good, but no, it's I think it's Prince Charles.
Oh yeah, Prince Charles.
Yeah, Prince Charles, that old ass decrepit nigga. Yeah, no, he wild.
I always think it's Williams.
He found out that Epstein was a rapist, and then just went stay with him the next day. He was like, it was convenient for me. Convenient, my nigga. What?
That is
you want to reword that?
And then everybody saying, "Oh no, Trump stopped being friends with him when he found out that he was a pedophile." No, that's not why Trump stopped being friends with him. Trump stopped being friends with him because that nigga outbid him on a property. Them niggas mad at each other about money, and they were still friends. And
Trump was broke. Trump still broke. They just bad.
The name I hope that if she end up telling, the name I hope never comes up, because I'm gonna be so mad at this nigga if he did this shit. Bro, they say Chris Tucker involved in that shit.
Oh, I seen that.
That would break my fucking heart, bro. Like, come on, Chris, you know better than that. Black people not with that pedophile shit, nigga. You come on, dog.
That's
like
nuts, bro.
I hope that's not Chris Tucker in that shit. I saw George Clooney, like all them niggas gotta go.
Clooney and shit, yeah.
Yeah, they had some wild names in there. Like,
I'm telling you, bro, they gonna knock her head clean off.
Yeah, there's too many people. There's too many people. But see, that's my thing. The FBI and the CIA got to do better. Like, there's no way the CIA can hide all these other niggas, but can't hide her. They don't want to hide her. That's what they got.
They got another agenda.
It really get me is how like these niggas, FBI, CIA, all these niggas, they can never figure it out. But it take 10 minutes for a random nigga on Twitter.
For Joe on YouTube, I'm telling you, bro.
Like, bro, I swear to God, I was seeing threads of niggas like breaking down the whole shit that happened with Wayfair on Twitter. And I was like, damn, bro. How the fuck these niggas figured this shit out, bro? They done had the whole little system crack.
Bro, that's how I'm watching the fucking, and that Wayfair shit is disgusting. Them niggas, like, if that shit is true, they need them to, all them niggas need to get arrested. But that's how I'm watching the HBO documentary they got on, like the one about the Golden State Killer, the EOS or the one night stalker that Patton Oswalt's wife did or whatever. But basically, they got people that's not cops, that's not FBI, that literally go through all the case files, watch all the different stories, and they figure out who did the, like this lady figured out who did the murder, and now they're reopening the case. How can this random lady who just makes crime podcasts figure out the fucking murder, but you cops and FBI niggas don't? Like, what?
Talking about it. Oh, cold case, close it.
No, y'all just lazy.
That nigga's lazy.
And that go back to my point about how it needs to stop being about these numbers and statistics and all this shit to meet quotas. No, nigga, solve the cases. Like, I don't give a fuck about how many cases you got. It shouldn't be about you got to solve this certain amount to get this amount of bonuses. No, nigga, to me, you shouldn't get no bonus if you got any cold cases, unless it's a true cold case.
Right. And in this day and age, with all the fucking technology, I don't want to hear about you lost the chair went cold. No, nigga.
They got cameras everywhere,
Put that shit on the microwave, nigga. Warm that shit up. Fuck is you talking about?
That's fact, bro.
Like, there's no way that they don't know who killed Epstein. And if this lady died, there's no way that they're not gonna know who killed Ghislaine. Like, like the FBI gotta stop playing with us. I'm sorry to our parents' generation, to our grandparents' generation. Them niggas was stupid. Like, them niggas was dumb. For that. Like,
not listening to that bullshit.
Like, come on, bro. How many documentaries we gotta watch to say, oh, they pulling the wool over our eyes? Like, nah, dog, that shit not flying no more. Y'all gotta be more creative to pull the wool over our eye. The way they pull the wool over our eyes now is giving us some big celebrity nonsense, if it's true or if it's not. Because that Jada and Will entanglement shit came at the right time. Brooklyn, how you didn't talk with us about that last week.
About that.
How you watched the Red Kid?
I watched it. This, I mean, Will had already known, obviously, and whatever. I feel like this was more for Jada's viewers than anything else because the way they was talking and the way that Will's voice never changed. Look, if Shorty tell me for the first time that she was in an entanglement with another nigga while we were on a break,
I don't think that was his first time he heard
right.
it.
So I feel like that was just them talking about it for the people.
See, me and Doom feel different because Doom feel that this all set up.
It is a setup. It is a setup.
It is 1,000%, bro. I honestly believe that both of them, they knew the situation. Jada knew Will was fucking other bitches. Fucking Will knew Jada had niggas. This shit just came out and it caused a big stir. So they like, all right, we got to
get in front of this. Yeah.
Yep, get on top of it. We might as well get some ratings and some streams out of it. So put that shit on the red table and it went crazy.
Now that I do believe. I do believe that, but I do feel that Will had a little pain in his voice when he was having to talk. Like he didn't seem like he wanted to be there for that shit.
Yeah,
I don't think that was, but there's no way I believe that was his first time hearing about all this. No, this was definitely cleanup for sure, like 1,000%.
Well, Cardinal Jada, it was like 4 years ago anyway.
Yeah,
so they had like work.
Well, I mean, we knew it was past 4 years ago because that's all August been talking about for the last 4 fucking years.
Yeah. That's a fact.
That go back to that BET red carpet where he was feeling all on her titty and everybody.
Yeah.
Why he touching on her titty?
Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah, he bet. That's what niggas used to watch the BET red carpet. That's how I know it's been 4 fucking years.
Yeah. All right, well, yeah, dude, never mind. We don't disagree because I do agree that they've been knowing about this shit. I do agree with that.
Yeah.
Now, 1,000%.
And I don't even think it was like, because everybody made it seem like it was like, oh, Jada cheating on him. Like, I think exactly what August said, that he had the blessing. Like,
oh yeah, no, it was.
Will knew before anything ever happened.
Now see, I think
before any entanglement.
I don't think I don't think Will was like, yeah, you can go fuck my wife. I think it was just knowing that like we separated and we both dating. That's what I think it was.
Well, I don't even think it was that. Like, I think they were still together because how long we've been hearing about the little swinger rumors?
Oh, for a long time, yeah.
Like I think they do.
Will definitely got with Margot Robbie.
Yeah. I think that's how their relationship is. You know what I'm saying?
That could be
it's
true
just,
too.
They don't like that
stigma.
Know that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they like people knowing that. They're not gonna come out and be like, yeah, we swingers.
I think I do agree with you, Doom. I think I'm with you 100%. Now that we done talk this out and I think I do agree with you because I think it's just Will was just like, you got a stupid nigga that just go run his mouth and now we got to deal with this. Because we don't see Margot Robbie saying nothing. We don't see none of these other women. Like, we'll keep his side hoes in check.
Yeah, I think that pain you was hearing on the red table was like, out of all the niggas you could have entangled with,
it was this.
You got this dumbass.
This nigga.
Gotta be a Louisiana nigga to go talk about his dick. Gotta be. We just be doing wild shit, bro. August a damn shit for that shit.
I ain't gonna lie though. If I was knocking off Jada, niggas gotta know about that. Niggas gotta know about that, bro. So I can't even blame him. Bro.
Look, wait, let me see. All right, if we was podding and I managed to knock someone's head off, that's crazy. Like Kylie, yeah, I tell niggas. Jada, I tell niggas. I say it on the pod, and niggas would say, "Damn, Lynn, you corny." I'd be like, "Yeah, nigga, but we got this content though."
That's a fact, bro.
But see, I think it's different with a podcast than doing an interview where it's like, oh yeah, my album, my mental health, all of this like that. Like I would say it like a joke. Like we're not gonna.
Yeah, he went back like, it goes back to Jada helping me with my mental health. Damn, nigga, you been telling me the same story about how she helped you with your mental health for the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Facts, bro. And
then he went sit with Angela Yee. It's the way it was all produced, lights low. Like, tell us your problems, August. Like, nah, nigga.
Like, be real.
Yeah, just say you knocked the bitch head off. That'd have been fire.
Niggas would have respected that way more.
We definitely would have. No, 1,000. Oh shit! All right, well, let's get to some New York hate because I know Brooklyn got a lot of New York hate for this.
Shit.
Versus, we got another Swiss Beats and Timberland versus Snoop Dogg versus DMX. I think Snoop Dogg gonna beat this nigga ass.
Oh, he gonna get him out of that quick.
Yeah. So, but Brooklyn, I know you got the smoke. What's up? Who you think winning?
Snoop winning, but I think the top 10 songs are very interesting. But obviously,
that's true. It is 20 songs.
Yeah, DMX can't go 20 songs because of cocaine. So,
stupid,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, crack is when crack and cocaine are both, you know, hell of drugs. And, you know, it's just a shame that he came up in a time where the shit was hot. The block was hot. His uncle
But them first two albums.
But yeah, them first two albums, that's what I say. The first 10 songs will be interesting. But after that, Snoop's going to be blowing him out of the water.
I don't know if DMX does DMX have anything that could go against Beautiful?
No. He never got nothing to go against sexual, what's that shit? That shit he made way later on?
Seduction.
That shit was a banger, bro.
Sexual seduction.
He had the shit in his mouth. Yo, he was killing it in that music video too. I was like, chill, Snoop.
Sensual seduction. Nah, that's my
that
shit,
nigga
bro.
killed that, bro.
Yeah, DMX don't have nothing for that.
X
Nothing for Beautiful.
can't give it to you. I'm telling you, he can't give it to him.
All right, wait,
That
let's
might
see.
be in my top 10 songs of all time. Bro.
Sensual
That shit is cold, bro. That shit is cold.
That shit fire, bro. I can't even hold you, bro.
Does X have anything to beat Nothing Was a G Thing? Nothing but a G thing. I don't know. Then what about the next episode? Still Dre.
But those are Dre
But they
songs.
count. But they count. He wrote them.
They could count, but Snoop got his own shit.
All right, Gin and Juice. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he got like his X Gonna Give It To You got to be his top song, right?
yeah, I would say that's X's biggest song.
And then Party Up in His right after that.
Let me go. It's better yet. Let's not look at Snoop catalog. Let me pull up DMX catalog.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like, we don't need to look up Snoop's, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
The
You're
shit
right.
that Snoop did with Corrupt, the shit that Snoop did with Nate Dogg and them. Let me say, like, I'm talking about like his first albums going up against X's first albums.
DMX already got a compilation of the best of. That's how you know it's like. Okay, so he got Where the Hood At. That's fire.
Yeah.
What These Bitches Want From a Nigga. That shit fire.
Damn.
Like you said, X Gonna Give It To You. What's my motherfucking name? But that could be beaten. I'm just saying the unbeatable ones are probably Where the Hood At, What These Bitches Want, X Gonna Give It To You. Well, let's see. How's It Going Down? Is that unbeatable?
No. I mean, that is beatable.
Let's see. Get At Me, Dog, unbeatable. Nah, that's probably beatable. Rough Riders Anthem.
Rough Riders Anthem that's unbeatable. That's unbeatable. That's unbeatable. That's a classic, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. What about Party Up? You said Party Up. Is that unbeatable?
Party Up.
X do got 10 songs.
Beatable.
That's the thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. X has 10 songs. He doesn't have 20.
Yeah, he don't have 20. For sure.
But that's why he got a compilation, because the cocaine money ran out, baby. You got to put that compilation out of your best songs and get some more money for the drugs, baby.
And Snoop got crazy hits, bro. Like Snoop got the Dre era. Snoop got the Neptunes era. Snoop got the Master P era. Like, I'm looking at Snoop Dogg compilation. Beautiful, Sensual Seduction, Down For My Niggas. Yeah, Down For My Niggas is hard, bro. Like,
that's unbeatable. That's unbeatable.
Still a G thing count, in my opinion. Gin and Juice. Like,
Gin and Juice count. Gin and Juice count.
Gin and Juice is unbeatable. Down For My Niggas unbeatable. To me, Beautiful unbeatable. Still a G thing unbeatable. Just Dipping. I don't know if that's unbeatable, but I'm giving all them Dre shits, all them Dre Chronic shit unbeatable. Yeah, no, Snoop Dogg winning this shit. Easy.
Yeah, I mean,
and then the one
Snoop got songs outside of the 20 that would even be like.
Right,
might not be able to beat.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Drop It Like It's Hot. Like, all the pimps in the field. That's a hard ass song.
That's an unbeatable song. I don't care, bro.
And
it might be one of them songs we just heard it so much it don't really.
But that's hard to me. Yeah.
But what that song did, bro.
No, I'm with you, dude.
Unbeatable.
And I know people not gonna want him to play the R. Kelly shit because R. Kelly canceled. But if he play That's That shit, That's That.
He don't even need to.
That shit is hard.
If you think about it, going back to Doggy Style, where he got like Gin and Juice, Murder Was the Case, Ain't No Fun. Like, he don't even need to bro, Ain't No Fun. If the homies can't have none, come on, dog. Come on, dog.
No,
you don't need R. Kelly, bro. Because if the homies can't have none, look, it's self-explanatory. All right?
No,
That's it. He don't need Kels.
Bro.
He don't need that nigga.
And then can he play Pimp? And he got the 50 Cent feature, PIMP. Like, nah, he can play all.
Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, no. DMX losing. I don't even know.
DMX losing. I think this will help. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I'm always gonna say it.
You know what DMX should have went with? DMX should have went against 50. They both got two. No,
that's
but
not what he want. Hey, good.
But this is why I think it works better because DMX don't have 20 songs.
Right.
50 got Get Rich or Die Trying, and like 50 got 20.
Got 15.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
solid.
Like him and DMX got 15-ish. Like I think that would have been a better battle for just the culture. It would have been better for DMX. He could have possibly won that one. 50 could have possibly won that one. I don't think Snoop Dogg is the person for either of them dudes to go against. Like for somebody, I don't even know who. To me, Snoop's an anomaly because he's not like the Jay-Z, the Waynes, the M's.
But it would be interesting.
Not like no scrub nigga.
Yeah.
Like, but Snoop is like a unicorn. Like, you got to have the right amount of cool and hits to go with, like, because, I don't know, Snoop just bring that.
Snoop go from super gangster
to super
sexy.
Cool. Yeah.
Like how you go like because a lot of dudes can go from super gangster to super cool, but they can't go from super gangster to super cool to super sexy. You feel me?
And it all works. Like I don't know.
Like Ja Rule and Fabulous, that they were super cool and super sexy, but they could never make the I'm gangster. We never believed it. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't believe you. I'm sorry. Like when Fabulous says gangster stuff.
I don't know who Snoop could have won.
Nigga, you ain't about that life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't believe them.
I think Jay-Z and Wayne would both beat Snoop, but like it'd be a harder battle than people would think. Like Snoop got hits, bro. Like it's just it's different.
But you see, for verses though, what verses plan is what they do for the artists, right?
Oh, it's to bring
boost their streams.
Yeah.
And for DMX, who's broke is a joke, him going up against Snoop Dogg.
That's
is amazing because the amount of viewers that Snoop Dogg's gonna bring, that's enough coke money for the next year, baby.
Bro, DMX clean now, bro. He a pastor. No, Brooklyn, don't do that. Don't do that. He's a pastor. Bro. He clean. He clean, bro. We're gonna know in the verses. We're gonna be able to see.
I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be texting you.
And if you wrong, if you wrong, I gotta get an apology for you on the pod.
He starts shaking like he doing a Harlem Shake like Bow Wow back in the day. I won't hear nothing.
Wait. Dude, did you hear Brooklyn's story about DMX? I don't think he was on the episode that week.
Nah, I didn't hear
Brooklyn, tell this nigga what you know, bro. This shit.
Boom. All right, so
this nigga from New York City, like
growing up in the Bronx. We went to high school in the uptown Bronx. It was probably like 5 minutes from New Rochelle. And if you know, that's where DMX born and raised is New Rochelle, right?
Yeah.
So after he fell off a couple of times for a couple of comebacks, you know, Fat Joe and them try to bring him back, try to do like some reunion tours, little tours or whatever. And he couldn't stay clean. They dropped him. Probably my junior year. We walking down the street just like McDonald's. Homeboy is outside, bro. Dolo. Wandering. Like, he's not even walking straight. He's wandering, bro. It's mad hot. He got on, like, a long-sleeve shirt. And they're like, yo, let's go take a picture with X. Do not cross the motherfucking street. What do you mean? That nigga is not sober. He will knock your head clean off your shoulders.
Brooklyn telling niggas not to go
across the street. These niggas did not go across the street because they started looking. They're like, yo, he's dead ass not. He looks like he's not there. I'm like, bro, if you fuck with him, he will knock your head off, bro. Like,
yeah, if he was riding around solo, then he definitely wasn't right.
Walking around solo, not riding, walking, bro. You DMX and you walking around the Bronx
looking like a crackhead, yo. That's
bro. That's why I don't believe these niggas when they be telling me he's sober, because I'm like, I mean, that was 2010. All right, that was 2010. Maybe, 10 years passed.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to give X the benefit of the doubt. So this version.
Wasn't he supposed to be sober in 2015 when they was going to go on tour and they canceled the Rough Riders reunion tour for that?
That's true. When Puffy was doing the reunion. When everybody
so you want me to believe that he can't be sober, bro? And look, I get it. Drugs gonna be the death of him. Look how old he look.
Yeah, he looked bad too. He looked too bad to say he that age, because everybody else that's that age around him look good. From Jay to Swiss to all the, like, look at Wayne. Wayne look bad, bro. Like, that's the autumn that lean.
That drugs,
bro, don't get Doom started on that one little drink.
Bro, I swear to God, this nigga need to just let that shit go, bro.
That shit get me so mad, bro. Like,
and
when
it's it's hanging on barely at the scalp, bro. That's like two little strings of hair holding the whole dread on. It looks like if you blow too hard on this nigga shit, his dread gonna pile off, bro. I swear to God, dog.
bro, that shit is really holding on. Like, that shit
I'm
is
such
like
a
my
Wayne
last
fan. That should
$5.
be hurting me.
That shit like my last $5 before I get paid again, my nigga. That shit is holding on, my nigga. Dead ass.
So now we got
look bad.
Brooklyn got a DMX thing and Doom got a Wayne thing. We gonna keep all these things. But Wayne do look bad, bro. It's just, that's not even a joke. That shit is true.
Dread is. Hey, I didn't know that other people really thought that when they thought about his dread. Because like I didn't know y'all from Louisiana. I want to. Yeah, no, someone by saying it. So I was like, yo, Wayne look crazy, my nigga. But I ain't never wanted to be the one to say it. Like,
and then all them different colors from blonde to green. Like, nigga, no. Come on, bro.
He having a Kanye breakdown and a Chris Brown breakdown.
And you got all them tattoos on your face. You got all, like, no, nigga, you look crazy, bro. Like,
you do, bro.
That's another thing. Would y'all ever, like, the more I'm seeing all our favorite rappers age, the more it makes me not want to tattoo anywhere that's seen because I don't want to be old and wrinkly and have that shit look crazy. Like I'm down to get a tattoo maybe on my back, maybe on my arm, maybe my chest, but nowhere that's like neck fit. Like that nigga's crazy.
I think a lot of people
because Wayne looked like a horror character, bro. Like he really
do, bro. He do.
They're gonna realize that the neck shit. And you know what's funny too? Most of the niggas with the neck tattoos and the face tattoos are the ones that did the heavy drugs. So it's probably a combination of both because do you know who I'm really scared to see age? Chris Brown. Chris Brown.
Because Chris did a lot of drugs. Problems. Yeah, a lot. And
he's already done his whole
he
neck.
did uppers and downers. So downers got... Look how Lil Wayne looked from downers, and then look how DMX looked from uppers. So Chris Brown is a mixture of them two.
Chris gonna look so crazy, my nigga. And like, I'm just scared because I'm like, all he has at this point is his youth. And
he gonna need them reunion tours. He gonna need them reunion tours, bro.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like nigga, you gonna need that shit.
Chris needs to go get all that shit removed to have like, and we gonna talk about this nigga. I'm not gonna use him as like an example, but Chris needs to go get all that shit removed to be like Charlie Wilson and have all these little old comeback tours and be a person for the old people, man. Like Chris needs to do that and not end up like Smokey Rob, bro. Y'all heard that Smokey Robinson song, bro?
First of all, who dug that up, bro? Who dug that up?
That nigga is nuts. Whoever put that shit together need to be killed, bro. My God. For
anybody who doesn't know, please go Google Smokey Robinson. What's the new song called, man? Wait. How that shit go? Hold on, I gotta.
Yeah. That shit is
It's
crazy.
Called gang banging.
Man, that shit is crazy. It blew my mind because I really thought that shit was like from the 90s.
Bro, I thought it was some shit.
Was like 2014. He made that. That shit was recent.
The quality of the video, the lyrics, the people in the video, everything looks like a parody.
This nigga posted up on a graffitied wall with a big ass hoodie on, like Smokey Robinson was ever in the fucking hood selling dope.
What you talking about?
He had the crack in the scully, bro. What you talking about, dude?
Man, I gotta
the crack in the scully, bro.
I gotta look up the lyrics.
Yo, he had the big hoodie on, like he had the strap underneath, bro. Dude, stop playing. My boy Smokey was gangbanging, bro.
Wait, I gotta pull up the lyrics.
Like when I first saw the video, I swear to you, like you said, I thought it was like some Saturday Night Live parody shit, my nigga.
Wasting your time.
Like commercial.
Drinking that wine. Smoking that smoke. Doing that coke. Dealing gang banging.
Bro, and this is a song
I wanted to kill myself, bro.
Smokey Robinson is a fucking legend.
Yeah.
How did he make a song that bad? Like, take the lyrics out, take all that shit out, like, take the content or what it was about out. Just musically, that shit was horrible, bro. Horrible.
If y'all don't understand why we laughing so hard, y'all gotta go listen to Smokey Robinson gang banging.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, I ain't got to do my boy Robbie like that. He was gang banging.
No, that shit is terrible.
Gang banging, bro. He was gang banging with his 3-piece suit on back in the day. You gotta look up the videos.
He don't have no 3-piece suit on that nigga. They got Smokey in a hoodie with fucking cornrows, bro, looking fucking crazy. Like,
speaking of cornrows, Wow, all these old people getting cornrows. Somebody asked Pippen what he doing with the cornrows.
I can't talk about Scottie Pippen. I can't make no jokes about him.
What is going on, bro?
Them ESPN niggas don't want to come on the pod because I be talking about Scottie. But look, I'm going to say this. Scottie Pippen trying to look like Future.
Pippen, man. Scotty Hendricks, I'm confused. I don't understand, bro. Like, now, don't get me wrong. I've seen Smokey Robinson with braids before.
No, Smokey Robinson is wild for that. Whoever,
I've never seen Pimpin' with braids before.
Whoever let Smokey Robinson make that fucking song need to get their ass beat. But no, Scottie Pippen trying to, bring back the youth, man. He got a young wife. Like, good for Scotty, man. Good
I guess. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Rejuvenation. But listen, my boy Robbie been gangbanging. If you haven't heard it,
gangbanging.
Pull up, and you can't just listen to the song, but
you gotta watch the video.
You got to watch the video.
You got to. Oh shit! But speaking of music, we only got two. Well, no, we got 3 topics left. What y'all thought of that Kid Cudi Eminem song? I thought that's the best Kid Cudi song I didn't heard in years. I think that's one of the best Eminem verses I didn't heard in years. The video fire, but them niggas are dissing Drake. But that shit is fire. Maybe not him.
I didn't even catch the Drake.
Cudi definitely dissing Drake. Like for sure.
Catch the Drake diss, but I really like the song, bro.
I like that song a lot.
OG Cudi. And I like the fact that M wasn't doing that super rapidy rap shit.
That's what Brooklyn said. That's exactly what Brooklyn said when you went to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like that shit, it sound good, bro.
The fact that he's not doing the like you can actually understand what the fuck he's saying.
Right. And shout out to him for the fuck Drew Brees line.
Yeah. I mean, oh shit. All right, Ed.
But see, if I'm Wayne, I feel bad. Like that lean and that perp, that's Tunchi. Like I don't want to be my name associated with fucking.
Well, look, like his face is associated with it. Cause look at his face. Look at the dread. Right. If he don't want to be associated, clean it up. Clean up the act.
You right.
So if Tunchi feels some way, go to the barbershop. Yeah, I said it. I say it again too. Shit.
I'm curious to see what Wayne gonna look like when he finally let it go.
I know.
Because he's gonna have to go bald soon, bro. I give him maybe a year or 2 max. He gonna have them shit's gonna just fall out. It's gonna force him. That nigga gonna turn his head too quick on the pillow. Them dreads gonna rip straight out, bro. Ain't gonna have no more dreads.
Oh shit! He better hope that he don't have no more little babies that he put at his shit because that shit is gone.
Yeah, none of the grandbabies can't touch his hair. They can't do
that. But B, what you thought of the Kid Cudi Eminem song?
I liked it. It's showing for sure that Cudi's starting to find his way back to the. Cudi's finding his way back to the music, and I like that. And for M, I'm impressed, and also I'm questioning him. What made him not want to do the speed rap shit? Because there was several points where I heard him take a deep breath, and I was like, "Oh shit, here it come."
He probably is the message. I think.
Same way.
But I think that's because he done said fuck Donald Trump so many times in all them other songs and all his other shit, and he think people maybe not understand him. This time you understand what he said from fuck Drew Brees to everything that's going on with he didn't say Breonna Taylor, but she was involved in that. I know people got upset at him for not saying it, but it rhymed better with the George Floyd and just his scheme and everything. But he was talking about the police brutality. He talked about defunding the police. He wanted everybody to understand his message, so he did it slow. And I guess he thought music to be murdered by people didn't, take that in enough. And I guess he got tired of being, I'm not going to say the comedian's name anymore because that nigga's a pedophile and send that nigga to jail. But I guess he got tired of that former comedian sketch that he would do. And he was like, I want people to take me seriously.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely rapping like this, they would definitely be like, they're either going to sweep the song under the rug and they didn't hear it, or they're going to be like, damn, I'm really not on that. And really not on that side that we think he on. Like,
the funny thing is, bro, I swear. So on the 107.9 Facebook, every time when I was talking about Eminem and Nick Cannon beef, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Eminem that guy, Eminem that nigga." Anytime Eminem drops something new, "Oh yeah, best rapper alive." He dropped that new song, and everybody was like, "Nah, fuck Eminem." He said, "Fuck Drew." Like, nah, he's not the. And I really wanted to go comment, but I thought y'all was the same people that was saying go Eminem literally 2 weeks ago.
That ass, bro. Like what changed, bro?
Hypocrites, bro. Straight up. Like, the niggas be wilding. But that's something else I know. But shout out to Cudi. Shout out to M. That song's super hard. Yo, I got to ask y'all before we get to our final topic, which is probably the most wholesome topic of the show. Did Tory Lanez shoot Meg or nah? Who shot Meg? Who shot you, Meg?
Who shot you? Meg?
Dude, who you think shot? Go ahead, B. Who you think shot him, bro?
No, I was gonna say I think that if when shit get crazy, you know what I'm saying? I feel like every now and then, who shot your segment? That just sounds so good. Who shot you?
Who shot your segment?
We need answers, baby.
Who shot you?
She tried to clarify.
It didn't give no answers.
Like a true woman, I'm going to speak my mind. And all you did was leave me with more questions and answers. Thank you so much, the Stallion. I am ready to open up my own private investigation now because I'm more confused than I was 3 days ago when we was laughing at Tory Lanez 5'3".
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, everybody thought it was glass. Brooklyn said like a true woman.
Yeah.
No, that's funny. Oh, women, y'all get at him. His at is where Brooklyn at.
Come through. But make sure you watch Smokey Robinson's video first before you come through, all right? Yeah. Don't smoke that smoke. You better come right.
That's a fact.
Did Tory shoot Meg, Doom? Who shoot?
Man, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy.
I hope Tory didn't shoot.
I still don't even fully understand what happened. Like, how did it even get to that?
We don't know.
Niggas turning up on the IG story.
Him and Kylie, he was looking like that nigga.
Yo,
I was like, yeah, go Tory.
I was like, yo, this nigga is having the hardest quarantine out of everybody.
Everybody.
But dude, we said that last week. We said out of anybody, I don't know if that was 2 weeks ago, but I don't know if one of y'all, I'm pretty sure it was Doom. Brooklyn, you might have been on that.
But we've been saying it for a while now.
Tory stock. Like Tory's had the best rapper quarantine from quarantine radio to leaving the label, getting his 2 new projects out. Like Tory been going too hard for this. Year. And I hope he didn't shoot at him. There's no way in my mind I could believe he shot at Meg. Like he had to be defending Meg. Like if Tory shot at Meg, then all this work he done did just
for 2020 would have been it would have been all for nothing because honestly, all I keep thinking is somebody tried to attack the both of them. Yeah, and because he's not really a gangster, and when he let that thing go, that thing went off in the wrong direction.
Like his arm is.
I could definitely see that happening.
That's what I think. That's why I'm ready to open up my own PI shit on this because I think it's something where they was getting attacked and Tory.
He was trembling when he shot his shit.
Have y'all seen his jump shot?
Yeah, no, that's
he can't shoot no gun for me. Not after I seen him shoot the basketball. Nah. Fuck that.
That nigga jumper is horrible. But yeah, no, there's no way I'm believing that. It could have been them niggas that be robbing with Tory Bricks, because every time Tory Bricks go to a party, niggas be getting robbed.
All of a sudden.
Yo, I don't know how Rich the Kid married that girl. Like, I could never. She's beautiful, but like,
these bitches, I don't know,
allegedly.
Like Cardi B said, there's a lot of things that girls do behind the scenes that
they be drugging niggas and robbing them. These damn women. She had to go to jail.
But there's a lot of bitches out here that are doing it. That are like, yo, Cardi, keep that shit under wraps, bitch. What is you doing? Just because you got to the bag don't mean that I'm done finessing these niggas.
Yeah, facts. But let's get to the final wholesome topic. What y'all think the best fruit is? I know everybody's gonna be like, what? These niggas go from all this shit to talk about what's the best fruit? Yeah, that's how we go. That's how we come around here. What's the best fruit? I think I don't want to say apples because I feel like that's too generic, but I don't know, man. I think apples and grapes are the most consistent. The most flavorful is either a mango or a kiwi. That's how I think I'm gonna go with it. I think my favorite one is a mango. I think my favorite fruit is a mango, but the most consistent is an apple and a grape because you gotta wait for a mango to get ripe to get that perfect sweetness. Because if not, it's sour on both sides. If it's overripe, it's a little sweet and sour. If it's underripe, it's sour as hell. So I'm going with mango, but that's what I think the best fruit is.
I respect that.
What you think it is?
Shout out to the white girl audience, man. I'm gonna go with an avocado.
No, that's not a fruit, nigga.
That is a fruit.
Hold on, let me Google.
Most versatile fruit, man. You can do so much with avocado. That's the fruit that I eat the most.
Avocado is a fruit?
Avocado is a fruit.
As soon as he said white girl, I knew he was going to say avocado.
It is a fruit because of that little seed. Doom, look, you learned me something new today. Nigga, that's just green butter, bro. That shit don't have no flavor.
He said it's green butter. I'm dead, nigga.
That don't have no flavor. Like,
man, you can do so much with that shit, man. You make your avocado toast, man. You make some guacamole.
Oh, hell no. He just said avocado toast?
Yeah,
Yo, that's it. We about to
Doom on his healthy shit, bro.
He had iced coffee today. He bugging the fuck out.
All right, Doom, give me your
shout out to my white girl audience, man.
Your non-savory fruit. Because, like, that shit don't have no sweet. Like, I'm talking pineapples, peaches, pears. Like, nigga, that'd be like you saying a fucking tomato.
Yeah. Tomatoes is lame. I hate
Them things suck. But avocado better than tomato. But that shit just green butter. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'd probably go with pineapples.
I'm not mad at that. Pineapples are definitely fire, but they do not belong on pizza.
Nah.
Yeah, okay. You one of them niggas. You nasty nigga. Did you get pepperoni and pineapple? Your basic ass.
Nah. I get some chicken and pineapple, baby. What's good with you?
All right, I respect that.
Yeah, but
I respect that.
As far as, I guess, I really fuck with kiwis.
Kiwis low-key hard, bro.
And peaches.
Yeah.
If I had to choose one, I'd probably pick the peach.
Okay.
For sure. Mangoes, I guess because I'm Jamaican and we eat mango so damn much.
Y'all eat it all the time.
And then the strings being caught in my mouth and shit like that. I gotta go do the floss thing and whatnot.
I get that.
That shit be pissing me the fuck off.
Can I say plantains? Because I fuck with plantains heavy. But you gotta do the right, the Jamaican style.
You acting like Doom now. We talking about sweets, man. We talking about biting into something. Nigga, I gotta cook that. I can't eat that raw. Nigga. I'm talking about picking off the fruit.
All right, you right. And I got that Doom for that, but shit, if he could say avocado, I'm saying plantains.
Man, I don't care.
Green butter and plantains. Don't get me wrong. I love me some plantains. But as far as like, I'm talking about like that, you bite into that juice and you like, God, and you got the juice dripping down your goddamn neck.
That's why I'm going mango, but the Doom answer pineapple.
That's a good one too.
That's a great fruit.
But I feel with them peaches, dog. Kiwis is good too, bro.
I need to get on the peach game because I'm not heavy on it. I'm only on the
yeah, man.
It's going a little too far, a little too much.
You're supposed to be wholesome, and you had to bring it into an emoji. Like you had to take it into emoji real quick. I hear you though. Ain't nothing wrong with that peach.
All right, but yeah, that's all we got this week, man. Brooklyn, tell the people they can find you on social media.
You can find me at all social medias at Where Brooklyn at. That's Brooklyn with a Q, not a K, baby. That's for marketing purposes.
Because we are not trying to get sued. Doom, tell the people they can find you at on social media.
At Lil Doom SJE, Instagram and Twitter.
100%. Y'all go follow my brothers and be sure make sure y'all go watch that Smokey Robinson video and tweet both of them and let them know what you think.
If you follow Doom, you better be coming with that right shit because he will unfollow you fast as fuck, dog.
That is
they playing with you.
Doom clear your eyes. That shit had me rolling the other day. But I feel him like he right. Like I don't have time to be dealing with all these crazy ass people. But with that being said, let's get into this week's world premiere. Is a preview because his album's not out yet. I don't want to say the song name or the title, but his album, by the time you guys hear this, it'll be out that Friday. But here's a little snippet preview from Jalen Quinn's with hold on. I don't want to say the wrong thing because that's how niggas be I hate when niggas do that. And I don't want to be that nigga. But I think it's without help from you too. But I just want to make sure real quick. Let's see. Doom, you know the name? Oh, yeah. No, I got it. With no help from you too, from Jalen Quinn. That's our world premiere for this week. And then after that, we're going to get into the interview with Jalen Quinn, then the quick interview with Sarah Pierre, and then we're going to close off the pod with Bros Who Ball. But I want to thank my brothers for co-hosting with me on part one. But with that being said, let's get into the song from Jalen Quinn.
I have a little patience with everything. Everything. I can't go back to the way things used to be. That's why I stay on track. Made the game make room for me. A lot of y'all can't say where you was at. All them nights I was losing sleep, but that's okay. Matter of fact, I'd much rather have it like that, cause I know it can't hold me back. Niggas done showed me that we ain't even close like that. That's why I say no to the match. That's why I say no to the broad trying to throw me the cash. I send me the motor that snaps. I don't like when them hoes be out there like that. I don't know why she hitting my jack. We could exchange our stats. Keep my trap intact. Still put the cash in the mattress. Maybe I'm just old fashioned. Learn how to make shit happen. Do everything I imagine. Trying to hit a lick off stocks. Might put the set on socks. I don't smoke before I go from the crowd. I get bridges to come tear it down. Ain't nobody nobody really came around till I started doing shit out of town. Never once in my life been a clown. Don't no one talk to me out of bounds. If it ain't about the bag, I'ma bounce. You already know what I'm about. That's why I can't go back to the way things used to be. Make sure I stay on track. Make the game make room for me. A lot of y'all can't say where you was at. All the nights I'll lose sleep, but that's okay. Matter of fact, I'd much rather have it like that. But that's okay. Matter of fact, I'd much rather have it like that.
Gentlemen, this week's special guest, first off, y'all just heard the world premiere, because this, by the time y'all hearing this album's not even out. This is 1000% the world premiere, but y'all just heard a preview of the Like That interlude off of With No Help From You 2 by the legendary Jalen Quinn, and he is in the building. Jalen, how you doing, my brother?
Damn, man, I'm on that dose right now. You feel
the
me?
Dos Equis, most interesting man in the world.
You know, I try to be.
That's how you feel? Not, but look, with an album like that, you's a very interesting man, my brother, I must say. Super proud of you from the last time we talked to dropping this, but a lot of stuff didn't happen from the last time we talked to this. You started your own label.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people, I'm the face, so a lot of people think it's like solely my label, but I'll actually own like 25% of it.
Okay.
Split it in between the homie T-Steez. He owns 25% of the label, and we also have two managers, Juddy, as we call him, and Jake, you know what I'm saying? So it's us four. We started out, you know what I'm saying, our first project, kind of the test the waters, was Lead by Example. I dropped that last year.
Yeah,
you know
EP.
Yeah, right. Did the tape and did the show and shit. And after that, that's when we started signing people. Our first signee was LC Son.
Okay.
He a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
He on 2 tracks on the project, and that's something we gonna talk about.
Yeah, man, he the best rapper ever.
Real? Wait, hold up, time out. I know as an executive you got to say that, but I know damn well, and I could hear it when there's one song I even wrote it down. I'm not going to, I could pick up my phone and show you, but I even wrote it down what song this is, because I was like, no way Jalen came with And LC Son might have ate on that first one, but you see on Shucking and Jiving, you can look. I wrote them bars down right there. I was like Shucking and Jiving. I even got all the bars written. I was like, nah, this nigga came correct.
That's a crazy story right there.
I know, and I wait till we get to the song because I'm excited. But I know, just like with Young Money, just like with TDE, just like with Griselda. I know you don't think that nigga go harder than you. You might.
He do.
Oh, so you like West Side Gun? How Gun be pushing, saying Conway and Benny better than him, but he still think you know how Gun is. Gun fuck with his homies, but so you don't think you're a better rapper than him? Not at all.
I mean, there's nothing better rapper than everybody. But,
that's what. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep it a stack, I mean,
he can
the
go.
only person I feel threatened by
is him.
Is him, yeah. Right.
Yo, LC Son, man, we gotta get you on here, man. You gotta come talk to me, man. I gotta talk to you.
Right here too. He working. My dog actually, he working on this album right now. So you
yeah. We're gonna have to link for that. So you got LC Son. Is that the only artist you got on that and in the label? It's called With No Help From You Records, right?
No, it's No Help Records.
No Help Records. Excuse me. My apologies.
It's all good, brother. He the only other rapper, but we do have an artist. I mean, he a DJ, but he K Booty, you know what I'm saying? But he makes EDM.
Oh, nice.
He you know what I'm saying? We got him in that realm, but he dropped songs too. He actually just dropped a song today called Snoop.
All right, well, they can tell them, hey, plug that shit, tell the people they can get that. That's your label.
We waiting on it to upload everywhere else, but right now it's on SoundCloud.
Real, y'all still go stream that K Booty and what's it called?
Smoke.
Smoke.
SHMOK.
Y'all
Smoke,
go
you know
y'all
what
go
I'm saying?
check
Like,
that out from the No Help Records crew. I fuck with that,
Yeah.
Jalen. And there's a song on the album that I want to ask about, just the motivation for that. But
Yeah,
this
also,
gotta be Nip inspired, huh? Because I know how much that his death impacted you, and I know how much
Yeah.
you listened to Game from it.
I mean, you already know, bro, from the last conversation we had, our Nip, that was one of my driving forces with being, I used to really depend on Currency and his guidance, you know what I'm saying? Watching all his interviews and stuff like that. But just the game and the information it provided, you know what I mean? That really helped me kind of find out who I was musically and, you know what I'm saying, maneuver how I do, you know? For
No,
sure.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, you could say it was. I had these plans already, but he definitely inspired the pace in which it happened. You know what I mean?
100%, and I'm gonna touch on that because there's a specific song on the album that I want to touch on that for. But let's start off the question, man. So why the name With No Help From You Too? Why'd you name it that? Just to continue to have your legendary tape series, or just give me the thoughts behind the name.
Honestly, bro, the first tape I thought about making a sequel to was Gas.
Oh,
But
okay.
going back and listening to it is like just some tapes just got to be one. You know what I'm saying?
100.
And listening to With No Help From You, that was like Gas was like me. I don't want to keep referring to that term, but testing the waters. I'll just say that again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was me. Like everybody kind of knew me from rapping, but they knew me by a different name around here. And whenever I dropped Gas, it was like, all right, I'm not playing with this shit no more.
I'm involved. I'm
evolved. This my sound, my name different. You know what I mean? I'm different. So I'm about to show you how different I am. So that's what Gas was. And then making With No Help From You Too, I actually wanted to show growth from Gas to that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even though that was my second project, I just, you know, Gas was, hey, look at me. And, you know, No Help One was, this is why I want you to look at me.
Yeah, I'm here. I've arrived.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
100. What made it? Oh, no, not to cut you off. Finish up, my brother.
I was just saying, man, so, you know, fast forward, coming out with the label, I feel like there was really no better choice than to, you know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
Nigga was still dropping EPs, but as far as like an album, I feel like the next album should have been that. Just because, I mean, it's like the play on words, how With No Help From You Too has the record label name in the title. You know what I mean? So there's that.
Also, it could be With No Help From You to like you as well. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's another concept I thought about. You know what I mean? But it just felt right doing it. You know what I mean?
Especially 100%.
Everything nigga went through from then to now on the growth, just like you said, you know.
Just another step of I look at like what you do, what I do. Yeah, everything in life really is like them video games where you collect skills and you level up and then like you evolve your character, whatever. It's like that. So this is the new evolution in Jalen Quinn. So do you consider this, and I heard you say it because I don't want to call it the wrong thing because I know how artists are about naming the projects. Is this a mixtape? This an album? You consider this an album, right?
That's an album for sure.
Okay, for sure, 100. Just want to make sure going forward that I don't name it the wrong way. All right, so let's jump in. I'm just pulling up my phone for the track list. I got my computer for the questions. Just real quick, because I don't want to mess up no title, no song name. We're gonna get everything A1 day one. So the first song, With No Help From You, that's a skit starting off the project. I want to jump into Midnight Marauders. So are you a Tribe fan with the name of Midnight Marauders? What made you name the song that?
That's one of my favorite albums.
Hell yeah.
And like my bad, bro.
I was just saying how did they affect your rapping, and like what were they one of your favorite groups? Just talk to me about your love for Tip and Fife.
All right, man. So you know the song, I think it's 8 Million Stories.
Yeah.
Off of that album. Man, so I sampled that song for me, Fade, and Chris's song on the first joint.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, bro, when I wrote the song and I had the hook, you know what I'm saying? What I said, I might take on past problems, and you know what I'm saying? Turn
Yeah.
into a song, drop the bitch at midnight. That midnight kind of
Midnight
stuff
Marauders.
to me, and I just automatically just thought about that title for sure.
100%. So in Midnight Marauders, you say how you ain't got time for other shit because you're chasing the dream and the money. How do you deal with doubt, and not necessarily doubt, rather, how do you deal with being patient and waiting on your time until waiting for that moment for when you glow? Because every creative, myself included, I went through this recently, just the doubt. And it's not doubt in yourself or doubt in your ability or doubt in the craft. It's just dealing with that patience and having that virtue of,
yeah,
what's mine will always be for me, and I'm working hard. I just gotta wait for that moment for when all the stars align.
I mean, shit. Honestly, bro, I'm still antsy, and I'm still like, I don't be doubtful. I don't really have a lot of doubtful thoughts anymore.
Doubt's the wrong
But I'm
word.
definitely no. I know what you mean though, for sure. I just like definitely, I'm more impatient than anything. But with that impatience, I'll just put that back in my craft. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, I done got into the habit of making a song or two a week. You know what I mean? I've been doing that since the album was finished. The album was done. I finished that bitch in February. So I just been making songs from February to now, just kind of like preparing myself so I don't have to rush to do the next thing, just so I could be ready. And that within itself gonna kind of ensure, you know, a nigga spot.
Yeah.
I ain't really been doubtful. I was doubtful around gas, around them times. You know what
I
I
was just
mean?
impatient.
Yeah, now I'm just ready for this shit to happen.
And got your clips loaded, ready to go.
That's it, bro. But like, the difference between now, that now it's not like discouraging me being so impatient, because you know, back then even whenever you a kid, you think something ain't gonna never come, like Christmas.
Yep.
You know Christmas coming for a fact. Even if you in January, you know Christmas gonna come in December.
Yeah, exactly.
It just, you so fucking ready for it to happen, it feel like it's never gonna come. You know what I mean?
Bro, I swear that's my biggest flaw as a creator, as a human. It's just my impatience. It's like you said, I know it's coming. It's just that weight of when it's gonna come, and then that gets into something we're gonna talk about later on. But just the other voices of family, girl, friends. When it's gonna happen?
Yeah, right. Real rap.
No, 1,000%. That's something that I know that you deal with as a creator. So that's I'm glad to hear that the doubt's not there, but you got your clip ready for when the time come. Hell yeah. So
just preparation, bro. That's it at this point.
What's they got a perfect nip line for that, when preparation meets fuck, you know what I'm talking. When isn't it when preparation meets practice or something? How about being ready for when your time come? Damn, Birdie, I know you watching this. Let us know on Twitter what that line is, man, because I know that's a line. But man, who's qualified, bro? Because I use calling niggas out. Who is qualified? Who is not?
Shit, everybody. Fuck, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, no help. I'm talking to everybody. You know. Yeah, I mean, fuck. I know obviously people ain't gonna agree. You know what I mean? Like, people gonna hear this, like, fuck, man, like, what you mean? I'm qualified.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want you to show me. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel different than what I said, then prove me wrong.
Show me what's up, yeah.
Yeah, show me what's up.
I got a question that I've been asking all rappers, and it's something that I'm putting together. I think I'm gonna get everything ready by the end of July. It's gonna be, because I gotta figure out how to get all the sound shit right. But would you do a versus against another rapper of?
Yes.
Okay, bet. That's all. You're not ducking no smoke.
No, man. Come on, man. It's me.
All right, and that goes back to who qualified. Hell yeah. So we definitely gonna set that up. The next song that we got on here after Qualified is Franchise Boys. Talk to me a little bit about the creation of that song. And did you make, because they say Jalen on the track for some of the ones you made, how many songs did you make on this project?
There's 12 tracks, 2 skits. That means there's 10 songs. I think I made I'm trying to look without I might have to go to my phone.
Because I know you didn't
Like-
make 11. That's the one that T. Steve's made. That's the I don't even know what this to call this. Yeah.
If it wasn't him, it was me that made it. For
Okay,
sure.
real. So did you put
I'm
your
about to see.
Yo, you about to let me know because I was about to say
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing many T. Steve's tags under except for that one.
Yeah. I'm about to tell you right now, brother. All right. So I produced Midnight Marauders, Qualified, Franchise Boys. You want me to go on?
Yeah, go through all of them.
All right. I produced those 3 I just named. I produced Can't Get Enough, Shucking and Jiving, and Steve's produced Pushin' Man, Like That, What I'm In It For. I don't know what to call this, and Watch It Back. He produced those.
How is it before we get into the talk about franchise? Because I think it's interesting, and I think this works very well for the fact that you have a label. Now you're producing, and as well as having Steve produce, who owns the label with you. How is
K
it?
Buddha actually produces too, bro, and LC. So yeah, we got 4 producers.
Even better. How does that feel that you don't have to go out of? I mean, you can go out of house, but it's everything can be in house. All the money is generating through the label. No money going anywhere out. It's all staying with you and your crew. How does that feel having that ability to go say, hey, T. Steve's, I need a beat. Hey, LC, I need a beat.
It's perfect, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's a perfect situation because, yeah, we work together. We a team, but we also friends. And we also all hang out with each other, too. So it's never like no extra, what's the word? Tension.
Yeah.
Interaction of anything. Everybody interact with each other. There's no need for me, like, yo, Jalen, can you ask so-and-so if they can do this for me? There's none of that. We in
You
one
just go
big-
ass.
Yeah, that's it, bro. There's no awkwardness. We've all worked with each other individually and together. So it's perfect, bro. It's a perfect situation, man. I'm honestly, I've never been a part of something more progressive. You know what I mean? Like, honestly.
How does it? And I think that's a good place for us to segue a little bit. How is it feel? Because they always say, and I actually you talk about this yourself in the outro, and I don't want to step on one of my questions, but just being around like-minded people, like-minded individuals chasing the same goal as you. How does that feel? And to me, I get the sense of when I'm with my crew and everything, and we working on this, it just feels like I got my army behind me, and we all fighting as one.
How I feel, bro. The best thing about working with like-minded people is that you ain't got to dumb nothing down, and you ain't got to sugarcoat nothing.
And you can be honest. Yeah.
Be not brutally honest, but you're not afraid. You're not afraid to push your brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
whenever you're around like-minded people, because if you're around somebody that ain't on the same wavelength as you, you might have to hold back some words. You might have to sugarcoat what you say so you don't hurt them. But if we all on the same tip, I should be able to tell you that you fucking up. If you fucking up, and you should be able to take that, and you know what I'm saying? Same thing with me. One of my teammates should be able to tell me that I'm fucking up when I'm fucking up. And it ain't gonna be nothing more than that. You know, we're gonna assess the problem and
we're gonna
figure
fix
it out.
Yeah. And that works beautiful because y'all all got each other's best interests out there, and that's something everybody knows. No, I fuck with that. Hell yeah. So just talk to me a little bit about the vibe of Franchise Boys, just what made you name the song and just the creation process.
Franchise Boys is not as much about D4L, not D4L.
Them franchise boys, yeah.
It ain't as much about them as what people might think it is. It's actually about us. You know what I mean? It's really like a song kind of like celebrating the label.
Celebrating the team, yeah.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it got a real high energy. It's one of my favorite beats that I made on there. And just, that's one of them songs that I'm really having fun on. So naturally, that's what I kind of lean towards for making it the single, you know?
Now that I know that you made that beat, that might be my favorite beat that you made on the project. Because like you said, it's real high energy and you can tell that you're having fun. And I think that really translates to the listeners when they hear it in the headphones or in their car, their speaker. The next one, this one is hard as hell. Pusher Man, I like this one. With you, LC Son, and Kodope. What made you choose Kodope and LC Son?
Kodope, man. That's my dog, bro. I got so much to say about that dude, but if I do, I'm gonna talk about the other shit we working on. So I'm gonna keep that on the tuck.
Oh, y'all working on? Let me just say, a Watch the Throne type situation.
All I'm gonna say is, bro, business is booming, bro.
Hell yeah!
That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, I hope we can do something in person to get both y'all sitting down so we could talk about that. If not, we're gonna get both y'all on Zoom. We just gonna figure out something because we got to talk about that. Because I gotta say, when y'all put out music together, that shit always go.
Yeah, man. Bro. This code is crazy because our styles are so different.
They are.
But we really coexist super well on the song, man. And I don't know. He hadn't been on a project with me since I've been ducked off, and that was 2018. So I kind of just felt like it was only right, you know. And with L, if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, L was with me like that day that we finished that song. That day itself, we probably finished everything and like every song that needed to be finished on the album that day. Like me and L's probably like in the shed like 6 hours, just making sure everything was straight.
Grinding, yeah.
Yeah, and Pushin' Man was actually the last song that I recorded for the album. Okay. So whenever I finished writing my verse, I'm burnt out on words and I really couldn't think of a hook. So I got my dog to get on the hook, you know what I mean?
See,
and that's whenever I came up with that Curtis Mayfield shit while he was doing his thing.
And that go back to what we was talking about, having your team, having your army lift you up for when you gotta need someone to come in and do that battle with you. No, man, I swear, when you and Kodope link, it sounds like, and I know people gonna be like, nah, these people's styles go together, but when you really think about it, these styles don't really go together. Y'all remind me of like when Wiz and Currency link. Like, they don't necessarily, they both smoke weed, but they sound like two different artists, and when y'all come together, y'all have that synchronicity, that chemistry, kind of like a Goten and Trunks situation. And when y'all fuse, y'all get Gotenks. Now I fuck with that. Now that I know you're on the anime wave, I can make some of them references. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a little later.
Yeah,
but so who's Tyson and why the choice of him on the next song? That song is, let me get the name. Can't Get Enough.
Tyson, that's one half of the Winners. I don't know if you heard of them, but
I definitely heard of the Winners. Isn't one of them from New Iberia? I'm pretty sure one of them played was a hooper.
Yeah, you probably talking about Rico.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
See, Rico,
I need to link with him because low-key, he don't know that me and him played basketball against each other. I was a freshman when he was I think a senior or a junior, and we used to hoop. We beat their ass, though.
Yeah, you got a little.
Had to slide that in there.
Man, Rico was on the song with me and on I've Been Ducked Off.
Okay.
He was on that Smooth joint, that what that shit called? One of One.
Okay.
He was on that song with me, right? And I wanted him on this song as well with Tyson. I wanted both of them on there, but the fucking coronavirus got crazy.
Shit happened, yeah.
My dog couldn't get to the studio. So it's me and Tyson. Whereas Tyson is doing more than enough, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like,
that shit was hard.
Yeah, exactly. Rico being on that bitch just would have been a bonus. You know? It just would have made something perfect, more perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, but my nigga Tyson held it down, man. And he that's another thing. Like, he was supposed to be on the song on Lead by Example. It was gonna be me, him, and Chrissa.
Okay.
But some shit happened and I lost the song, to say the least. I'll just say that I lost it. And you know, it didn't happen. And I think there's like 3 projects that dropped between Lead by Example and this joint. So just thinking about who I wanted on there, like,
it only was right.
It was only right.
You see, and isn't that crazy how like timing work? And that goes back to our conversation about patience. You just some things the timing just don't right, but when you're patient, what's for you will always be for you, and it always turn out right. I believe in that. So and that goes back to that point right there. The next one we got is what sparked the vibe of Like That. I look, man, I was shocked hearing you sing it, but I think it worked. It worked real well. That shit is hard.
Man, Like That, bro. So Like That, T-Steez made that, man. he sent me the beat. I fell in love with it instantly, but it was faster. And it was like I made the song and I'm actually rapping fast on it. That's what it is. That's why I sound. That's why I got the flow like how I got it. Because I'm really like.
I'm glad y'all slowed that down.
Yeah, right.
It works so well.
I sent that. I sent that to the group, man, and like some songs that I be making. Sometimes I'll slow it down myself just to see how it sounds, just like personal shit. And whenever I did that, because I felt like I should, to do that with like that. So I did that with that song, and I sent it to Steve's just to show him, like,
yeah,
like
show him what's up.
did. And he said, man, that's harder than what you originally did. So I kept it like that.
Kept it like that.
On the label said it. And you know what I'm saying? So
look, the audience heard that before we started this, and it's either this one or the next one we gonna talk about. That's my favorite song, and I really fuck with that. And it was just like, man, Jalen in his vibe. Okay, I see. He got another little bag he could tap into. That shit worked.
It was kind of strategic. It was Cootie. He made the video. He made the promo video.
Okay.
And I left it up to him. To choose what song he wanted to make a promo video for. So
he chose that one.
He chose the right one.
Cootie got a good ear, man. See, he know that shit is hard.
Whenever, my bad, bro. I was just gonna say, I'm glad that we did go with that one, cause that's the dead smack middle of the album, and the only other song that everybody heard was Franchise Boy. So I don't really give a lot of insight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never leak, Yeah,
you want people to be surprised.
I want people, whenever they heard the interlude, I like them to think that that's how all the songs sound, so I could, surprise them.
Yeah.
So
and
yeah,
get their mind right. And I just think that shows people you're more versatile than some people may think, oh, he's just a lyricist, oh, he's a chill rapper, but it's like, nah, I could turn up and I could give you these melodies. So I think that works in diversifying your bag. I want to ask you, this is one of the only songs that's 2 minutes, and I've been asking artists this from about the end of 2019, middle of 2019 to now. I gotta ask everybody. And you got a couple songs that's 2 minutes, you got a couple songs that's 3, but you got the 5 minutes and 4 minutes. So is it conscious when you choose how long a song is, or do you just let it go as long as it's supposed to, being that we're in this streaming era with everybody having such short attention spans?
Nah, I never think about how long the song is, bro. I just rap till I'm done.
Yeah, as long as it needs to be, as long as a rope, as long as that rope needs to be. No, I fuck with that. Because some people say they try to do it a certain length. Some people do this and that. Man, let the song be what the song gonna be.
Man, one of my favorite things to, like, well, I ain't gonna say favorite things, but like, I don't like going in anything with intentions. You know what I mean? I just go
100. I think that works.
I like to base my thoughts and my feelings off the end result before, like, rather than how I even
going in with expectations.
Into. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because when you go in with expectations, man, shit, and it don't meet that, then you feel like you failed.
Exactly. Even whenever even when you really ain't do nothing wrong at all, you still might feel like you failed.
No, 1,000%.
With expectations and shit.
So I got to get him like this. I got him thinking I'm baked, but it's just bread on my mind. Straight bars. You hit him with that on Shucking and Jiving. Bars galore. It's you, Divine Hippie, LC Sun. This is where I was like, all right. LC Sun came hard on that first one. But Jalen said, I'm not about to let you niggas out-rap me on this one. Fuck that.
Sorry, that's literally how it was. That's literally how it was, bro. Man, Sucking and Jiving, that was the very first song that we made for No Help 2. That was a song that I made, and I was like, all right, this is gonna go on the album. Cause I made that song like when we made that song, like August. August last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's that old, real.
Yeah, that bitch old, bro. We fucking even when the song was finished, Divine asked me, because we had a couple of shows between then and now, and Divine asked me a couple of times if we were performing that bitch that night. I'm like, nah, bro.
Nah, we holding that.
Yeah, we holding it.
How is that as an artist with when you make a song and you gotta, I'm gonna hold this one back. How is that process of choosing what to hold back, what to rewrite, do revisions? Because do you treat it like kind of how you used to treat papers in school, where you got a rough draft, you got to revise, and then put the final product out? Like, how does that process work in choosing when to pull the trigger, when not to, and when to clean up the gun?
Man, this album in its entirety, man, not even just shucking and jiving, but this album in its entirety was really, really hard to hold on to, because I've been, like I said, nigga been done with this album since February. Like, so I just really been working on other shit this whole time, but having that album and listening to it every day, like in the gym and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that on my downtime, I'm just like, man, I could drop this motherfucker right now, you know? And same thing with shucking and jiving. It was just, I had to almost fight my not drop it for like the rest of 2019, because whenever we made it, it was just a cut above. Like when we made it, me and LC, or actually, I was working on Nights in the Shed whenever we made that song.
Okay.
We was like in the midst of working on that project, and whenever we made that song was like so fucking random. We just hooked up one day, all the homies, and we was just like, man, y'all wanna make a song? Made the song, and it came out way colder than what any of us expected. And there was a cut above anything that I was working on for Nights in the Shed. So I already had like an idea of an album in my mind already. And before I even knew about the title, before I decided it was going to be a part 2 to No Help,
it was like, that's got to be on there.
I just knew this had to be a part of something way greater than what I'm working on right now.
And I'm glad you made that decision, because, man, that song is fucking hard. Shout out to LC. Shout out to Divine. Everybody ate. But I got to say.
That story right quick?
Go ahead, because I was about to say, you brought out the clause for that one.
Yeah, man. Fucking, like I said, it wasn't random, because we had all linked up plotting on some other shit. You know what I mean? And we just ended up making a song just based off of the vibe. And, that was the first song that me and L got on together, or the first noted song.
Real?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was.
And that makes even more special.
Yeah, that's what, I ain't gonna say that's what made me like sign them or suggest signing them to the label, but that's really what made us like spend more time around each other and working with each other more. You know,
it was like at that point, like wolves noticed wolves. It was like your antennas was up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, bro, you gotta be around. You gotta stay around.
Yeah.
So, but whenever L did his thing, you know what I'm saying? We all wrote our verses. I think with the exception of Divine Mata went home with his verse and came back with it. But I know L wrote his shit on the spot, and I wrote my shit on the spot. And L laid his shit down first, bro, and I felt played. I felt like, how y'all gonna do me on my song? That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Divine came back and he did his thing. So whenever I was like, nah,
gotta rewrite this.
Yeah, I walked away from them. And I'll come back to talk. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going hard. I'm about to kill this shit. That's the only time I'll come back and say something. But
I respect the honesty, because rappers be lying about that, man. And I know that happens more times than they want to admit. When you got a group song and it's your song, and then some other people go hard and they don't ever want to admit they rewrote their verse. But I respect you for admitting, because like, nah, bro, we gotta come correct. This is y'all are all gladiators. Y'all all got y'all swords, and I'm not about to let you out eat me on my shit.
Bro, you gotta ask anybody, bro. You gotta ask Fade, Krista, Cole. I'm not about to let you watch me on the song. You my dog. I love you. You my brother. That's cool. I fuck with you. You my friend. But I'm not going to let you watch me on the song. You got to come with it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not holding back.
No, I fuck with that.
I will watch you. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in no disrespectful way. You know what I mean?
It's competition. It's just friendly competition. It's like it's like when you hooping. Nigga, I'm about
That's
to
it.
get 20.
I'm
Like,
about to smash right quick, man.
Hell
You can't.
yeah.
Not about to take that from him. You can even still ride home from the court with me.
Yeah,
But
no,
I want to let you know that I smashed though.
No,
you know?
for sure. Like, you
Real
gonna get your 20 out, but I'm gonna get my 20 for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my 21.
Yeah, fucking right. No, fucking right. I feel that. All right, the next track we got, this one is, let me pull it up. This one we got, okay, so it's What I'm In It For. And then, so you said, mama punch you in your chest, told you think for yourself and stop following behind them niggas, not about their wealth. What was that like? When did that happen? Was that recently? And just talk to me about that line.
I mean, shit. My mom's is like 5'3", 5'4", so having two boys, you know what I'm saying? There's a point where they get bigger than you.
Yeah.
And my mom stopped whooping her. She started,
No, my mom told me the same thing. She was like, "Yo, that's too big to get a whip, and I'm gonna punch the shit out your ass, nigga."
Punches in the chest plate, you know what I mean? But my mom was always on that shit, on that tip, like, don't hang around no fools, because that's just gonna make you a fool.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna hang around somebody, hang around some influential people, some people that's gonna make you want to do something, especially gonna make you want to get you some money. You know what I mean? My mama hustled too. So
you think them words stuck with you?
That whole line was real, yeah.
And that's why I'm about to say, you think those words stuck with you, and that's one of the reasons why you got with the team you got with.
Oh, for sure, yeah, man. Cause, she was the first person that told me about leaders and followers. You know what I mean? Really breaking down that difference between a leader and a follower. And once we had that conversation, I just kind of like vowed that I'm gonna set trends instead of following.
Yeah, and set my own path.
Set my own path, bro. So everything that I do now is probably stems from that conversation, for sure.
See, and that's amazing. Shout out to moms. It's always those lessons that moms be giving you when you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 growing up that stick with you forever. And that's something that's fire. And you could tell that every way you moving now is a reflection of that conversation.
Yeah, man, for sure. I was never after that, bro. I stopped caring about like wearing what was in style, or having my hair was in style, talking or listening to whatever music. I just stopped giving a shit and just really started caring about what I do. You know what I mean?
Yep, and what you like. 100%. So the next thing I got.
That's that boy L right here.
Oh, that's LC. Okay.
Oh, right there. You know.
Who that one is? Who?
That was Cootie. Yeah.
Oh, that was Cootie, man. Shout out Cootie, man. Cootie know he could have came and waved. Shit, I couldn't recognize him with all that shit on his head.
My dog was too swagged up. He ain't want to steal the thunder.
So then the next one we got, okay. You no. You said you refused to let your partners go against their growth. What you mean by that?
Man, if you my dog, man, and you talking about you want, like, I'm the wrong person to tell that shit to, because I'm gonna make sure you stick to your word. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to let you digress. Not on your watch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that line specifically, I'm not gonna get too deep into details, but some like that. Just I told my daughter to calm his nerve. He want them niggas smoke, and I refuse to let my partners go against their growth. That ain't what I'm in it for. Those lines go together. Because something very real happened to one of my closest friends, and he was in a fucked up mind state, and he was like, I ain't gonna say he was thinking reckless or talking reckless, but you could just tell that the situation had changed him. Yeah, and he's a part of what we got going on, so ain't no backtracking. Like, regardless of how you feel, we on some whole other shit where it's not even gonna matter a couple years from now.
Don't let that stop. Yeah, like don't let that stop
what we going through right now, bro. We elevating right now, man. We got to keep it pushing.
It's bigger than the little shit. Like, we chasing. Yeah, I get that 100%. And that go back to
it's bigger than me. It's bigger than everything, bro. So
that go back to what we was talking about earlier about how you was like, we got to hold each other accountable.
Yeah, still sharp and still, bro.
Nah, 100. I'm glad we had that conversation earlier, because it makes a lot of the things that we talked about the reasons why you created that label go back to the album and the lines that were put in there. So I fuck with that heavy. The next one we got the phone skit, which that girl was hurting.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, shit. That bit was so good. She made me apologize. That's my dog, man. She ain't really like she do creative things, but she ain't really like found her debut yet. You know what I mean? As far as like unveiling does, but that's my dog Tommy, man. You know, shout out my nigga Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Tommy Tino. She held me down right quick. We hang out damn near every day. Ain't my girl or nothing. It's just like
just a homie.
Yeah, pretty much like my sister. You know what I'm saying? And
100.
the situation based on that phone call that I was the real situation. You know what I mean? I wasn't gonna ask the girl that I'm really in the situation with to do.
Can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she had a fire voice, you know what I mean? Like,
homie came through and held it down.
You know, so she did it. She did it.
I meant to ask you this, but I thought this was for after the phone thing. But I want to ask you, what I'm in it for? Kind of like, and I don't want to put this on you to where it's like, this is what this was. I just want to say it gives me these vibes, so I feel like it was you paying homage to Nip or you're owed to Nip. Kind of remember what I was talking about earlier, because I know it might not have been the plan, but it was I'm giving game to the youngins. I know because you're a big fan of Nip and you're about giving back game. And that was just really like, I'm going to educate anybody who listen to this, what I went through and what you got to do to grind and what you got to do to get to the place where you want to be.
I ain't gonna say Nip was 100% the reason, because like before I started rapping, like before I started making, I call it motivation music. Before I started making music like that, I was more on that currency tip. Like everything about me screamed currency, to the point where I had to stop listening to him to kind of get that influence off me and really like
find your lane,
concrete my own style. You know what I mean? And I talk, you know, me being a barber, hearing people go, you know, going what they go through and stuff. I always kind of been a motivator.
Yeah, trying to give game.
So I've always been trying to give game, and that mixed with me being an older brother, I've been giving game all my life since fucking 1998. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, you know, that's one of the things that I'm best at doing. So I might as well rap like it too. You know?
No, 100, and keep it the same.
Yeah, bro. It's way, for me, it's way easier to get in that bag than to talk about the money that I'm making or the shit that I got going on or the women I'm messing with or the weed I'm smoking. You know what I mean? All that shit. It's easy about all that shit, because at the end of the day, I like seeing people strive and I like seeing people progress. You know, because that inspired me. So
see, that's and that's what we talked a little bit about off air, about how you got album of the year candidate top. It's because it's a message more than that. I could go listen to 5 niggas out there who trying to send something about which girl they fucking, what weed they smoking, how much money they making. But when I listen to your music, I'm inspired to go create something. I'm inspired to go build this. I'm inspired to show this to my team so we can elevate. Like, and I think that's the power of what you're doing. And whether or not, like you said, it's something that you've always been doing, but the fact that you're a fan of Nip, it just all works, man. It really does work. So I want to ask you, just because you said about the barber thing, do you ever use stories you hear from the chair to kind of put inside the raps? Or you keep it more about you?
If I do say a story from somebody else's perspective, it ain't gonna be just like a client, because I kind of like separate
those worlds.
I ain't even gonna say I separate. That's why I had to go back, because I'll fuck around and play my music while I'm cutting. But as far as me getting super personal with who I cut, I don't do that with everybody. Yeah. So for me to hear a story from them and to go back and talk about it without their consent, because I talk about, like I said earlier about my partner that inspired the hook for what I'm in it for. I didn't ask him to.
But that's because y'all got that relationship.
But we so close that I know that he would be all right with it. You know what I'm saying? But anybody else? Nah, bro. I kind of just mind my business. If I do say something that I done heard from a client, it's something that I learned from them.
Okay, real. Yeah.
Other than that, nah, that's, you know, their business is their business.
Keep it for them.
Barbers are kind of like therapists, man. You know,
Y'all really are, man. Y'all the hood therapists, for real. That's where everybody go. Sports, women, and problems in their life. That's what gets said in the barbershop. And what's said in the barbershop, don't leave the fucking barbershop.
Yeah, real rap.
How do you feel about this? Because, and I love getting in these transitions with you because we can always sidetrack because just good conversation. I told my girl the two most important relationships a man got, of course, besides three. Let me say three. They mama, they girl, and they barber. You can't cheat on none of them.
Man. For sure.
You know your barber is disrespectful.
Man, you find the right barber, you ain't even got to say what you want no more. You just get in the chair and they already know. Y'all just get in the chair and automatically start talking.
Yep, you're just kicking it.
You're just kicking it, man. That's 1,000% right. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm super religious, but the barbershop is like a church, man. It really is. Yeah, nah, for sure. I was gonna say, as far as relationships go, you gotta have some kind of spiritual relationship.
True.
I ain't gonna say God.
Whatever power you believe in.
Yeah, whatever power you believe in, you should definitely tap in spirituality. For sure.
1,000%.
Them four relationships, yeah, right.
Yeah, because you're right. You gotta have a spirit. No, I agree with that because my ass be meditating damn near every morning. So 1,000%.
Right, like you know what I'm saying. I got partners that don't believe in God. I'm a Christian,
Same. No, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying, but that shit don't sway me. Is whether you believe in something or not. That's what kind of like if you out here believing in nothing, that means you barely believe in yourself. That's how I feel, you know what I mean? Because we're a reflection of whatever we believe in.
Facts.
Straight up.
And you could, like you said, you could be an atheist. You believe in yourself. You meditate. You do your thing. But you have a sense of, like you said, a belief in something. Like you can't just be running out of here with just nothing.
Something. You gotta have something to hold on to.
Because then how you have hope and how you like
exactly
like you said,
where your hope come from, where your expectations come from, the ones that you're supposed to have.
And that make you a dangerous person because you're not living for nothing.
You're not. Come on, man.
No facts.
All the time, bro. You say it all the time.
1,000%. Okay, so we talked about the skit because and like I said, that shit was funny. The next track we got to talk about, that T Steez beat was hard as hell on. I don't even know what to call this. How hard is it to tell someone you can find better than me? And then especially since it's like I'm on this mission and I don't want you to have to make me choose between you and my career, and because that'll make me miserable because I can't choose because it's gonna be the career every time because that's my passion and that's my dream. How hard is that?
Man, very hard, bro. I done heard a lot of good people. I heard good women, you know what I mean, for sure behind this shit. And it's just like, of course I'm dedicated to doing this shit, but it's also I'll say this, man, I'm not perfect. And temptation is real. Temptation is very real. And when you mix temptation with an ego built off of what you got going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a recipe for disaster sometimes. And players fuck up, you feel me? And that was really me. That song was more about me accepting that I fucked up and letting it go rather than like telling the girl that I'm cool if you don't fuck with me. Like this is me after I'm fucking up. And your reaction, like, yeah, I mean, I did what I did, and if you can't stand to be around me after that, then I understand.
I understand.
Because I'm doing this shit anyway. I'm doing this music shit anyway. So if you ain't trying to fuck with me, then it's cool. It's Gucci. There's no love lost. That's what, you know.
How hard is it being a creative and doing, like you said, doing what you do and having that temptation? Is it something that, let's see how I want to phrase it. Is it something that is avoidable? Or is it something that you got to work on as a man to get better at?
Man, I mean,
because we all experience it.
Yeah, right. And being people, bro, we works in progress, man. We face temptation every day. There ain't a person alive that didn't face a temptation. Even if they didn't fall victim to it, there ain't a person on this world, bro, that didn't face a temptation and at least thought about it.
No, 1,000%.
I don't care who you are, bro.
And if you say you didn't, you're lying.
You lying. You lying to yourself more than you lying to me.
No,
you know what I mean? So, I mean, being a creative, bro, and like I said, it's just ego, man. But I will tell you this: the best the best teacher is experience. And whenever you experience the the result of how you fucked up and going through the pain and going through all the emotions, you learn from it. You learn from it way quicker, bro. And I learned my lesson. I'll tell you that.
Because look, that temptation might last. Shit, it go out like it's like a firecracker. It's up, it bright, and then it's over with. But them nights after you fucked up, that's the longest nights of pain, bro. I done been there. So and look, it created a great song, and like you said, all you can do is learn from it.
Yeah, bro. There's like that whole song was like the cliche like breakup song vibe, bro. It was like 4 a.m. I went to bed early. I wasn't going through it at that point. Like I wasn't like depressed or nothing.
Yeah.
And the situation that kind of just happened. So I'm not really feeling the real feelings yet. But I do remember going to bed that night early and waking up at like 4 a.m.
Couldn't sleep.
Can't go back to sleep, bro. I wrote that song on the side of my bed. Like,
I know that.
Like, some real cliche shit. Yeah,
stomach.
For sure.
You got the hurt butterflies because they got 2 different type of butterflies. There's the butterflies when you first meet them, but then there's that. Oh, I can't eat. I'm sick. My heart hurt. Oh, I know that.
Yeah, see that song. That song was me trying to beat that feeling before I actually got it. I mean, it still fucking happened, you know.
No 1,000. Yeah, we're human. No 1,000. I appreciate the honesty on that one, bro. Because if any man going from whether you 18 and any woman, we're all human. We go through that. That's something that you just go through.
Bro, so if Superman got kryptonite, bro, we can't be out here walking around like can't nothing hurt us.
Facts. They got someone out there that'll hurt you.
Everybody got their match, bro. And I'll say that. Everybody got their match.
That is a fact. How hard is it, and this goes into the final question of Watch It Back, how hard is it when your parents don't understand your dream and passion, or when your friends or family, and this is what we was talking about because you talked a little bit about convincing your mom about your passion in the outro. Talk to me about that.
Man. I mean,
how do you get over it
off in the stories? Yeah, I like if you don't mind, I'll just.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That's what we want.
Real. First of all, I'll say that in the beginning it was kind of discouraging because I mean, you know, your parents always want what's best, but sometimes it could be something that you truly believe in and you know that it could work, but your parents so concerned about your well-being and your future, they're gonna think they're gonna water it down. He just on a pipe.
This is a phase, yeah.
It's a phase right now. So at first it was discouraging, bro. But I'll tell you this: whenever I dropped gas, or that season of me dropping gas, that's whenever I first started performing and shit. And I had 2 shows at the House of Blues in 2017. And there was showcases, so it was kind of like on some contest type shit. The first show that I had at the House of Blues, and whoever got the best crowd reaction, them and like 3 or 4 others, they was gonna be able to perform in Houston at Warehouse Live. And I did my thing. That was like my second show ever after doing a show with Fade and Krista at Poets. Okay. They put me on my first show ever, so I'll forever be grateful to them for that. But my second show, you know what I'm saying? I did my thing, rocked the house, got approval, and I ran to my mom about it. This is a big deal. It's my second show ever. And I told her I want to go to Houston. This is lit. I'm lit. So I tell my mom, I'm like, you know, this is for real. I'm really about to do this. She told me she wasn't going to feel 100% comfortable with me just up and doing this because she didn't really trust that I was solely just going out there for rapping. You know what I'm saying? So she came with me. She came with me to Houston. And I did my thing, didn't hold back because my mama was in the crowd. You know what I mean? Cussing and all. Did my thing.
Yeah.
And that wasn't the moment that convinced her that I'm really taking this shit serious. But she was like, I'm serious. I was serious enough to like not be afraid that you was with me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't let my mom presence in the crowd sway my performance.
Be a
and my
roadblock.
professionalism. Yeah, right. So when she seen that, she kind of was a little more lenient. And then, I mean, not crudely, but bluntly, like whenever we started bringing in bread and I was able to show her what we got, all right, yeah, you really and
about
the
this.
LLC, you know what I'm saying? The LLC for the label, that shit helped a lot too. She's like, all right, you really doing this shit.
And I think that's all we can really ask of parents for those of us who have dreams of not necessarily grandeur, but dreams of wanting more than the typical 9 to 5. It's like they want to see us do well, but at the same time, they want us to follow our dreams. So if you're following your dream, you got to show them that you're serious about this, and it's not going to be something that you do for 2 years and then give it up, and then now what you going to do with your life.
Right. And shout out to my dad too, man. I don't really talk about my dad too much in my music, and it's not for no specific reason. That's my man's.
Yeah.
You know, my dog. But with him, he was kind of always on the tip, like, man, as long as you believe in it wholeheartedly, man, do it. It don't even matter if I disagree with it. If you believe that this is what you should be doing and it's honestly the right thing, then do it.
Prove us wrong, and we want to be proved wrong.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly. So with my dad, and this is not me taking nothing away from my mama at all, but I never really had to worry about that with my dad because, you know, he even though we didn't go in the shit with expectations, he had expectations for us, for me and Cootie, and we always met him. So when we got to like 16, 17, 18, he kind of stopped wrecking his brain about what we was doing because we was already on that path to doing the right thing of whatever we was going to do. You know what I mean?
Y'all showed him y'all true character growing up.
Showed him already early. He fucked with the music and he no questions, never had no doubts. Always make sure you have a backup plan. And my backup plan is barbering. So there's not really much he tells me about this.
Exactly. So you got your business, you got everything ready to go in case it don't work, but it's not gonna work because it will.
Oh, not bro. I go in this shit like I got, like, you know,
and that's how you got to.
Yeah, even though I got it, whenever you go into something thinking like it's all or nothing, or if I don't do this, I ain't got shit, I bet your fucking performance gonna skyrocket, you know, like a mug.
And the barbering thing is just to put money into.
That's it, bro.
1,000.
But I mean, at this point now, man, and not to sound braggadocious.
Nah, talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit.
Man, the barbering don't even need to fuel what we got going on no more. This is super like, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's fire.
I don't want to put that on the area that we in, man, but it's really not nobody. There's not a lot of people doing it how we doing it. You know what I'm saying? And
y'all self-sustaining,
bro. The reason why I'm dropping this album on Friday is because that's the 1-year anniversary of the label.
Really?
That's why it's July 17th, and it's like from July 17th Friday to last year, bro. We accomplished a lot. I mean, we got a team of 9 people now. You know what I mean? Like I know I started naming off people in the beginning. Mm-hmm. I didn't, but I mean, I left out people, but I definitely want to them if that's cool with you.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we could do that, you know. But I was just saying, like, use that as an example. Like, it was just me and Juddy. July 17th last year, it was just us two plotting on lead by example. I was in the middle of lead by example whenever I got out of the situation with no money.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? So I was in the middle of that, wasn't really sure about how I was gonna finish. You know, old dude had my old songs. You know what I mean? And that's like I said, he had the song that me, Tyson, and Crystal was supposed to be on.
Nah, okay.
I got that bitch back. So just from that moment of rebuilding and rebranding and trying to figure out where I'm gonna go next to getting ready to drop my 3rd album and getting ready to roll out LC Son album, like it's big, bro, and everything in between that too, man. A good bit of money, an impressive amount of money. We did shows, we got a successful merch line, you know what I mean? And it's really just the beginning, bro. So
I fuck with that. And that's big congratulations to you for that, because Because like you said, and we don't even have to go into this, but I know what situation you was in, and I know how you got out that and to make your own thing and to make your lane with your brothers and to build what you done built. Big congratulations. As someone who's trying to build something, I understand the pitfalls, the struggles that you go through, and to say you generating money from it, you got a successful merch line, doing shows and putting out your album on it, about to put your artist's first album out on it. That's huge, bro. That is huge.
That's actually my dog's second project, man. I can't even take nothing away from him. Yeah, man. We re-released his EP last year under the label, but it was already out.
So this is like this is the second one, but this is the first real project
under us. Yeah, right. Same thing with like I dropped Lead by under the label, but that was an EP. This is like the first album that the label is rolling out with. You know what I mean? So
hell to the yeah. Well, look, y'all got my full support. Jalen, tell the people where they can find out, because by the time they hear this, the album will be out the next day on Friday. But tell them where they're gonna be able to get it at.
Everywhere, bro. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Google, fucking Deezer, Pandora,
Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't matter, man. Don't matter. Just type in my name, type in the label name. It's gonna be on the website, nohelprecords.com. That's where I'd like people to go to.
Can you buy it from there?
Yeah, you could. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have it to where, you know, you got the tree link, you know.
Okay.
But visit the site first, man, because you might come across some shit that you might like, man.
And nohelprecords.com, right?
Yes, sir. That's it.
1,000. Y'all make sure y'all go to nohelprecords.com. Y'all get the project when it's out. And I'm not saying stream it. I'm saying buy it. I'm going to post my receipt because I got to support. Not only is this a black business, but it's an independent creator. And I love seeing independent creators strive.
Yeah, man. Shit. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you, man.
You already know.
You don't even have to, bro.
You don't even have to say thank you for that. Let's have some fun now.
Yeah.
The nigga saying you watching One Piece. What's up?
Yeah, man. Shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's what drew me to One Piece is how vivid it is, and like the colors and just everything about it. It just seemed it was always super attractive to me, bro. But I never I don't know. I'm bad with shows because I do so much with the music and shit. So when I watch a show, I usually fall off of it. There's only been like 2 or 3 shows that I done watched to where I'm caught up at. Man, once I started watching One Piece and I wasn't consistent until they got on the episode where they explained how he ate the fruit? Gum fruit. Yeah, like when he was a little kid. And bro, I forget the captain's name that gave him the straw hat.
Oh, you talking about Shanks? I got you.
Yeah. So just that scene where the bandit pointing the gun in his face, and he like, man, you pointing that gun at me, but you gonna use it? That was like the most gangster shit. I was like, man, that's some street shit. Like, all right, this man for real. And then not to top that off, when he said that shit, dude was like, huh? And man basically was like, you heard me. And then his partner shot the dude. Like that whole, I was like, oh yeah, this shit is real. And then that mixed with it's funny as fuck. And it's adult dialogue. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with all that, bro. It's really raw. I like how I like Luffy mentality, because that's how I feel. Fuck, I'm gonna be the king of the rappers. You know what I'm saying?
He just want to be free. That's all.
Yeah. I see my dog next to you, man. I'm peeping them. I'm peeping them on the side of you right now.
Oh yeah, look, yeah,
you know, shout out to my
right there. The king of the pirates, Mugiwara. You already know.
So yeah, bro, just his talent and his whole like way of getting shit done. That's like with the exception of a couple of steps. That's pretty much how I am with this shit, man. That's how I was with getting the team together. We seen whoever, you know what I'm saying, like had that potential, and like, nah, we gotta have him.
We gotta have him. 1,000.
Yeah.
How far are you along in it? What the way anime goes is about what arc. So what villain are they messing with right now?
I mean, shit, I caught up, bro. They only got 3 seasons on Netflix, I think.
Oh, so you watch all the Netflix shit?
Yeah, I ain't catch up.
I was about to say, go on Hulu. You're going to have to go because they got a lot more. I
didn't know it was on Hulu.
Oh, wait, hold on, bro. I'm about to give you the plug. Hold on. Let me tell you exactly where it's at. Because I'm 90% sure it's on Hulu. Let's see. One Piece, real quick. It's not going to take. Yeah, okay. So if you watched all of what's on, you watched the first 3 seasons on Netflix, they got 11. So you got some. And then once you catch up to what's on Hulu, they got 3 seasons after that you're gonna have to go somewhere else to watch. But when you get there, let me know and I'll give you the plug.
Yeah. Shit. So far though, my favorite villain. I mean, he ain't a villain, so to say. He is a antagonist, but he ain't a bad guy. But I fuck with Captain Smoker.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Smoker a dog.
Yeah. I fuck with his mentality. Like, I don't give a damn what title you give me. If it's gonna execute what I gotta do, I'm gonna do it.
And I'm about justice. He no matter what it is, he about justice. Now I fuck with that. Yo, you wanna know something crazy that you're gonna find out later when you watch the Hulu shit? But you remember Arlong?
The name sound familiar.
The fish man.
Right. The
one where Nabi was stabbing her arm and shit.
Right.
Those dudes represent black people. And I'm not going to say no more because when you get to it, they got a person who represents Malcolm X who was ahead of him. And it's some real shit. And like they speak on the way that the author speaks on race is so good. And like he really talks about how we treat people of different skin complexions and different races horribly and how we need to do better to fix those relationships. And at first you realize he makes you think that Arlong's just a fuck nigga. But then when you realize all the shit that didn't happen, you realize Arlong is a product of his environment. Nah, that shit gonna fuck your head up. You gotta go to Hulu, I'm telling you.
And bro, like, I'm glad you said that about race and animation because I just recently, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we had this conversation before. You know what I'm saying? Years ago.
Yeah.
But I like DC more than Marvel, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm there now. I'm there. And what put me there, you already knew Batman was my dog. But what put me on that side, I mean, since then, I watched buku animated Justice League movies, animated DC movies in general. They animated movies, bro, are more raw than the live action Marvel movies.
And that's why I'm always like, if they could get their live action together, it's over with.
It's over with. Yeah, nah.
Bro.
See, I didn't feel you. I didn't feel you when you were saying that at first, because I never watched none of the animated joints. But watching them, bro, like, man, you seen Apocalypse War?
Bro, nuts. Bro,
and look, that shit, man, not to cut you off, bro. I just want to say this. That shit made Infinity War and Endgame look like fucking pre-K, son. That's all I was about to say. I was about to say Darkseid isn't it, Thanos is and Darkseid was created before Thanos. Thanos is a ripoff of Darkseid. And not even strong as Darkseid. Like the thing is, Thanos can have the gauntlet and Darkseid gonna whoop his ass. Bro, Darkseid, that movie is devastating. You think if people, man, anybody watching this, man, if you haven't seen Apocalypse War, if you into that superhero shit, man, man, bro, that shit'll fuck your childhood over. Like, that shit, you think Endgame and Infinity War was like, man, fuck your childhood. Nah, they just knocked them boys out. This shit really like,
niggas killed them.
Niggas get killed in the worst way. The worst way.
And look,
bro.
I love Marvel, I always say this. Marvel is humans that want to be gods. DC is gods that want more than anything to be fucking human.
And like I said, man, the show that made me like, all right, yeah, like I fuck with DC more. It was Black Lightning.
And that's another thing. The way DC treats their black characters, to me, is better than how Marvel does. And I know people gonna be like Black Panther, but nah, man. If you look at it, Black Lightning Jefferson Pierce is the fucking man.
Yeah, he the G. He a big homie, bro.
And then they got the Green Lantern, they got Static, they got Vixen, they got so many all the black characters in DC aren't a white person's lackey. And that's no disrespect to Falcon. That like they just lack the sidekicks.
Man, you said it like me. You said it, bro. Because man, my partner brought this to my attention this morning, man. Every powerful black moment in Marvel has, or at least in the recent years, it's been reactionary. Like, you know, all this shit going on with police brutality, and stuff going on. They made a Black Panther movie, and then they followed up after more injustice with us. They followed up and hit us with a Luke Cage to touch on what's going on right now. But like you said, bro, like the whole fucking plot of Black Lightning is how the government secretly putting dope in the hood.
Like crazy, and how you gotta deal with that.
How more realistic can you get than that?
Yep, and that shit is amazing. And like if you ever get into the comics, the shit with Green Lantern, the Black Green Lantern, he's a space cop. But it's like, and people gonna be like, I saw some people on Twitter saying how, Green Lantern wouldn't fuck with what we doing with. It's like, nah, bro. Green Lantern is a space cop who deals with prejudice on Earth, but he's sworn to protect the Earthlings in his whole galaxy. And it's like when he goes to other places, he's treated like a king, but when he comes here, he's treated like a pauper, and he has to deal with that dynamic of that. And it's just it's powerful shit.
I also fuck with his mentality, man. The man said, I don't need no mask. What I need a mask?
The mask for, yeah. Yo, if you fuck with DC heavy, go and you're able to get on HBO, go watch that Watchmen television show, bro. I swear, with Regina King, bro, that shit is hard. And
Regina King in there.
Regina King's the star, bro. And not Mahershala Ali. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, a new black dude. He was Black Manta in the Aquaman live action. He in there. Okay. Like that shit is hard. Everything going on right now with police brutality and the way government corruption and everything. Watchmen touched on that. It was my favorite show of 2019. Best superhero live action TV show ever. Better than all the Marvel shit. Way better.
Real.
Hell yeah, but now you get what I'm saying. If DC could get their shit together.
Black Lightning definitely pushed me over the top. Because, like I said, them animated movies already had me like, all right.
Shit gas.
Yeah, but, man, just, like, at first, man, I tried getting into Black Lightning before, but I thought it was kind of corny. So I fell off of it. But just watching it, man, the deeper it get, bro, the more interesting it is, man. And like I said, dog, the shit is literally about the government pushing dope in the hood to control black people. Like, what the fuck?
Yep, they keeping it real, bro. That's why I fuck with it heavy. But I'm glad to hear that, man. What else you been watching besides that? What you been into?
Man, I'm watching the clock, man. Waiting on this fucking album to drop. I ain't really on nothing else, bro. I have been on hella interviews lately. Just trying to get myself in that mode, prepare myself to just push this album and shit
and get everything ready.
Yeah. Other than that, man, I've been in grind mode, bro. Like I said, I try to make a song a week. I don't really get caught up in too much, man. Like I got my 2 little shows. I played a game a little bit. I played one game, and that's fucking Assassin's Creed 3. It's not even online or nothing. I play it to give my brain a break. Once I finish giving my brain a break, you know what I'm saying, it's back to work,
Look, if you need some new inspiration just from in the form of a television show and you really fucking with this animation shit.
I have watched Dave, too.
Dave's super hard. Shout out to Lil Dicky. That shit is crazy. Yeah. Go to Hulu and watch Cowboy Bebop. It's gangster. It's fire. They talk about real messages. And it's only like 20 episodes. That's it. And it's that you never get no more. You're not getting nothing else. It's just them 20 episodes.
Come on, man.
Cowboy Bebop, I'm telling you. But man, Jalen, this man, I'm glad we had this conversation. I fuck with this. Hell yeah. Tell the people where they can find you. Tell the people where they can find you at on social media.
_ Jalen Quinn, JALEQUINN. No Help Records. Oh, that's everywhere, by the way. Like that's Instagram, Twitter, everything. I don't have a Facebook.
No need to have one.
Yeah, don't use it. But No Help Records on Instagram is just the name, no underscore, and on Twitter it's _ No Help Records. But man, shout out to my team though, man. Like I said, I only named 5 of us. I named Juddy, Jake. That's our first 2 managers. Juddy is actually managing the rollout and the promotion of No Help 2, excuse me. And he also manages my brand by Jalen Quinn, the clothing brand, because that's like kind of a separate entity from all the other artists. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he's helping me manage this album, and he's helping manage that. And then we got Jake. Jake is spearheading LC's project. You know what I mean? So we got them. We got T-Steez, the GOAT, the fucking president of beat makers. T-Steez is literally the best producer I ever heard in my life. I don't care who you name. Watching what this dude do, I've known him since he was 16. That man is the coldest producer I ever heard in my life. I'll put money behind it. I'll fight behind it. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Tell him we hitting him up for verses too.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. You don't want to be in a verse with him. Not nobody. I don't give a damn.
Well, yeah, I fuck with this.
Yeah, so yeah, we got my daughter, we got LC, son. Definitely believe you're the greatest rapper, for sure. That wasn't no cap. Wasn't me being humble. Feel like
just being honest.
Coldest. Yeah, for sure. So we got him, then we got my dog Lane. He Lane edits Lane Hotar.
Shout out to Lane.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do know Lane. Yeah,
Lane designed the Anime Talk logo. Lane designed a bunch of shit for us. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. That's our graphic designer, man. He also take pictures for us on the side too, bro. But that's graphic designing. That's his bag. You know what I'm saying? Mainly, he's done a lot of our graphics. I know he did. Kuda did Lead by Example and Nights in the Shed. But Lane did the artwork for Best in the City. I took the picture for No Help 2, the cover.
Mm-hmm.
But he edited, and he also doing the track list. And he's been doing our graphics for like the clothes. He probably worked harder than all of us on the label, for sure.
Real.
Next in line is K Booty. And my dog, that's our DJ as well as being a producer. And
whenever y'all can get back to performing, I know that shit sucks.
Yeah, man, I miss it, bro. But I seen Boo do his thing at a show. We was on the lineup together, and that was his first time performing. And his set was it was killer. It was EDM, but it was more like trappy, and it was more like rap shit. So it was like his set was exactly what I feel like we should be having played in between sets at our shows.
At rap shows.
And you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, you gotta be with us. Like,
I'm trying to figure out some way to do some drive-in show type situation. If I figure that out, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna let you know, because like I'm trying to work on some shit for that. Because there's no reason why we can't have entertainment. Like drive-ins worked for a reason. So I'm gonna try to figure something out.
Whenever you do, bro, you know my number, man.
You already know it. That's why I'm letting it be known on here. Who else we got on the team? So we got the DJ.
Next we got a videographer, Vest Visuals, man. That's who he shot the video for Franchise Boys.
Okay.
And that's another real hustler, man. That man probably come out with a new video by somebody like every other day.
Real.
Like I'm not, or at the minimum every week. But this
that's
man,
how you know.
Yeah, he consistent as hell though, man. And the crazy thing about him, he also shot my video for Nights in the Shed, the song. And whenever he shot that video, I asked him if he wanted to be a part of the team then. But he at that point he had stuff to figure out, and he had, he just wanted that the path that he on right now is 100% set in stone, 100% certified, right? So fast forward like 6 months later, he called me randomly and said that he, just talking to people that help him with his craft, he was asking them how to elevate. And he was told that you got to find somebody that you really believe in and cater to them. Not cater, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, be their guy. Like how Drake had Director X. Like everybody got their guy.
Exactly. And I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying, it was a blessing, man. And I was the first person he thought about. Gave me that call, man, and we revisited the conversation we had 6 months prior, man. Now he on the team.
Hell
And,
yeah.
yeah, bro. And last but not least, man, we got the homie James. He's our booking manager. You know what I mean? Whereas Juddy and Jake, they manage artists. You know what I mean?
And focus on marketing and things like
yeah,
that. But his sole purpose is getting shows.
Exactly. That's it. And that was really what we was missing. Like
Hell
at the end,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it ain't shit to get a show around here.
But it's about the other places. Yeah.
He got, you know what I'm saying? He got on his belt. Now, granted, he was working with rock bands before getting with a rap label. But just the fact that you got experience in the places where nobody else on the label got it, that's, man, you overqualified.
You need that. Yeah, that's it. Don't matter if you was. That's like me not trying to hire somebody just because they hosted another type of show. Like, you got experience. That's all that matter. And we're gonna make it do what it do. Nah, yo. Congratulations to you, Jay, man. Like, this is huge. If you're an artist and you listen to this, my man just gave y'all so much game and how to build and how to do the things the right way. Please listen to this interview, because not only does it help you, it can benefit you in any form of fashion of what you do in life, whether it's podcasting, whether it's writing, whether it's video creation. It's about getting you a team and staying strong and fighting through the pain and really getting to where your goals want to take you.
Real life don't stop, man, just because, you know, there's this whole facade of the rapper lifestyle and the whole perception that your life got to be popping, you got to be having fun, got to be in some shit 24/7. Like, nah, man, people, we go through real things, and sometimes them real things slow us down. But you gotta, it's not about how the shit impact you, it's about how you deal with it. You know what I mean? It's how you go through whatever bullshit you face.
How you respond.
That's what make you or break you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about how you fall. It's about how you get up.
It's about how you get up, man, every time, bro. So, yeah, that's really what it is, man. Real rap.
Hell yeah, J, man. Like I said, y'all go to nohelprecords.com. Y'all go get my homie project. Y'all buy that. Support this man. He is what you want, you aspire to be when you say you want to be an independent artist, when you say you want to work for yourself. He gave y'all the blueprint, motivational music. There's no more I need to say except thank you, Jalen, for coming on and giving us this amazing conversation.
Nah, bro, that's love, man. I really appreciate the words, man. Like, for real though.
It's true. No, it's from the heart, for real. And you already know, anytime, you more than welcome on this platform. And you always
welcome. Man. I got a hand. That seems like a cool ass room, man. I'm trying to.
Yeah, bro, we gotta get you. Now that I know you watching anime, we gotta get you. Look, They got a lot of content we working on. You will be getting a call soon, my brother. Yeah, for sure, man. Now look, I watch. I dabble. I'm not gonna say I'm an anime head. No, that's cool. It could be. That's perfect. We got two niggas that can rattle off for days. There's a perspective that you have that I would love. Not just for certain things. You know what I'm talking, like every now and again.
Yeah, right. Real rap.
You already know. But with that being said, let's get into the second interview with Miss Sarah Pierre, promoting her protest that she's starting in St. Martinville this Saturday. Let's get into that right now. All right, bros, you think fan base? This is the part of the show we've already had. Shout out to Jalen Quinn for coming on the show. We got Bros Who Ball coming up a little later. But before we get into any of that, I felt it was my need. And like we said before in episode, I believe 150, 148, one of those, where we said we're going to start talking more about social change and really being serious about it. And we had a conversation with David Grubb. Y'all can go check that out on YouTube if you haven't seen it already. But someone I went to high school with, I guess joining us right now, she's actually start planning her own march in St. Martinville. And I felt that, St. Martinville, Louisiana, I felt that it was my need to bring this young lady on and get her to speak her message and talk about why she decided to do this and using her voice. So I just felt like it was necessary to the times that were going on right now. So I want to bring on Miss Sarah Pierre. How are you doing today?
Hi, Lyndon. I'm good. And yourself?
I'm all right. Can't complain. You know, just living in this quarantine corona times, which is strange as hell.
Very strange.
And I must apologize to the people that you've brought to this podcast. This is an explicit podcast. I stated that before the show, but to new listeners, it has the little E by it. So, you know, that means explicit. But I want to ask you first off, being that you're trying to be a future lawyer, you're starting this this march and in your hometown. What made it so important for you to do this, and what made it so important for you to use your voice and actually put action behind it and start this protest in March, and how you said this unification?
So, like you said, I am going to be a lawyer. I start school in literally a month at Ole Miss Law School. Being honest with you, I don't know what it was. It was something that was stirring within my spirit for a while. It all started from me just doing a live video on Facebook calling out our local officials, and I was paying close attention to what and who were saying, if they were saying anything pertaining to the Black Lives Matter movement, and I saw slim to none. And that frustrated me because 64% of St. Martinville's community is Black. So for me, it's like, how are we not going to speak about it? And then when I thought about it, I said, well, if our local officials won't speak about it, who will? And I'm the type of person, if I believe in something, I'm going to be about it. So.
No, 100%. So tell the people out there listening, when is your march, and where is it located at?
So my march is Saturday, July 18th, this upcoming Saturday from 5 to 6:30 p.m. It will begin near Notre Dame Catholic Church, which is on Gary Street. It's between the corner of St. Martin Parish and Gary Street. And then it will proceed forward and will conclude in front of our courthouse, which is on Main Street next to Burrard Street in St. Martinville.
Nice. And what time does it begin?
5
o'clock. Okay, cool. So basically it was just everything that was going on just kind of stirred your need to act, and not seeing it in your local government. What moves, and because I know you said you've talked to people in the local government, what has been their response to what you've been saying into starting this protest?
So people aren't going to move if they're ignorant to what people are raising awareness of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I went, and because first it was like a whole ordeal, like in a large process, and people thought it would actually take to put all of this together. I went in front of the council, then I had to meet with our parish president, etc. But each member, it's like, you can't expect people to just know. And that's what I realized. So in order for them to give me the approval, I had to present what I wanted to do to them. And I think I low-key forgot where I was supposed to go with this. What do you want me to hit on?
I just wanted to know, what was their response to what you presented to them, and how was it received and taken?
So the response was actually well. For those who don't know that's listening, I've had a lot of support from our local police department, which you don't see often pertaining to the Black Lives Matter movement, because it's literally speaking, I wouldn't say it's against the police, but it's dismantling the police system because it's broken. So often you don't hear about police being involved or police being on the side with the people that's hosting the Black Lives Matter movement protests. So I was shocked to this response whatsoever, but I appreciated it. And what I realized, they just didn't know. They were assuming that those who are saying Black Lives Matter didn't feel that all lives matter. And I mean, they could have done their own research, but personally, I feel like I could understand where they're coming from, So once I explained to them, in order for all lives to matter, Black lives have to matter as well for that statement to hold true meaning, and then speak about that it's just beyond the Black community. I want to dismantle the racial divide here. That's when it was like, okay, why wouldn't we want to support this? So,
no, 100%. And I think it means a lot that you're doing this in your local community. Being that you're going away for law school, how important was it for you to get this done in your hometown?
Oh my gosh, that's such a great question. I think it was extremely important. Honestly, I think that's one of the main reasons why I did it, because I know I'm leaving again, and I don't know when I'll have this opportunity to do something. And I just feel And I realized that the time is now. A lot of pressure is being applied globally, and I said, well, the hell with it. Like, why not do it? I honestly, Lyndon, I really wasn't even supposed to be here this summer if it wasn't for COVID. So I just felt like God placed it in hand for me to be present, and I'm doing what I can, especially before I leave, make an impact here. And I'm just praying that things accelerate once it's implemented. So
100, and that's very commendable that you're doing this, being that this is you weren't supposed to be here, like you said. And okay, so what would you like to see come out of this? And I know there's the pie in the sky response, but what actual change would you like to see come out of this?
I literally, God, that's such a good question. Like, of course, I want to say awareness and change, but specifically, because I've always been a person to say it's one thing to hear me, but don't hear me with your ears, hear me with your actions. So honestly, I want the community, because what I've realized, it's not just our local officials. You know, our community has to realize the responsibility and the power we actually attain. A lot of people here don't even know that they could demand their legislation for answers, etc., you know? And I feel that this is just bringing awareness. It's going to educate the community, and I want to see momentum, because we don't have none. We're very stagnant, and we're within a complacent era right now. It's been complacent for years. And I just pray that and hope after this, it'll get people moving off their feet, motivated.
Yeah, because the city you live in, there's not much development. And I've been going there for a while now. And like, it looks the same as when I was like 10. So like, there hasn't been much change. I don't see much into the educational system. I'm always hearing about how the schools have problems. So there's a lot of things that can be done. And I feel like this brings a light on that.
Right. And that's my point, because it's like and I can already tell you this, I will not be speaking on the education system personally.
Oh, no, for sure.
I can't, because I didn't experience it. Obviously, we went to school together outside of the areas we grew up in. And obviously that was for a reason. But I wanted to bring light, because our local officials' children don't even go to school within the area. And I feel like that should say something. So what are we doing to try to change that, to have where our kids that grow up here actually go to school here
and want to stay? Because like a lot of people that grew up in St. Martinville want to leave and not bring businesses and bring their monies and dollars back to their local community.
Exactly. And that's why our numbers are decreasing tremendously. And I don't know, I'm still shocked at myself that I'm actually doing this, because God knows. I mean, growing up, I literally just slept here. My friends lived in Lafayette, didn't go to school here. Extracurriculars were outside of this area. But being here during COVID allowed me to pay attention and just to be like, whoa, I've been gone for almost 4 years, and this place literally hasn't moved at all. So
no, 100%, man. And like I said, this is very commendable, and I appreciate you for coming on the show. I had to shout it out because I felt it in my heart. Like, my mission statements: for the culture, by the culture, for the preservation and progression of said culture, and for all humans. So, like, if I'm gonna be about that, I gotta actually do something to that. So, thank you so much, Sarah, for coming on the show. Again, tell the people when and where they can meet up for the rally this Saturday.
Saturday, July 18th. From 5 to 6:30 p.m., we will begin near, not at, because we had some issues with that, but near Notre Dame Catholic Church, which is on Gary Street. And we will conclude at the courthouse, where we'll gather to listen to the guest speakers present. So,
ooh, who you got coming? Oh, you can't say? All right, that's what's up. I just wanted to ask, because you said it.
Like, the president of NAACP will be present.
Oh, nice. Look at you. Should have led with that, man. That's kind of big. I'm just saying, that's huge. That's fire. Hell yeah, that's lit. Y'all definitely go out there Saturday. I'm playing.
I would hope you would just come out in general. But
that's a joke. That was a joke.
We'll be speaking Our local state representative will be present as well. Our mayor will be speaking. Yours truly will be speaking, of course. But yeah, and that's all I'm going to give you right now. I have other speakers too, but that's
awesome. Well, that's what's up, man. I'm like I said, I'm really proud of you. This is very commendable. Y'all be sure to go out to St. Martinville Saturday, July 18th, 5 o'clock, and y'all make sure y'all go be a part of the unification rally and protest for BLM. But yeah, awesome. Thank you, Sarah, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. Let's get into Bros Who Ball. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the pod called Bros Who Ball. I want to thank Sarah and Jalen for coming on the pod. Y'all be sure if you're going to Sarah's protest/rally this Saturday, make sure you wear your mask. She said, please make sure to tell y'all to wear your mask. But joining me as always, Mr. Adam Schubert. But returning to the pod, Mr. Julian Navarre. Start with Julian. How you doing, bro?
Man,
long time no see.
I just been busy.
Yeah.
Busy nonstop all day.
That.
I finally got a break. I said, let me come back on the pod right quick.
Glad to have you back. Also joining us is Mr. Adam Schubert. Shuby, how you doing today, brother?
Doing all right.
That's
Yeah.
Glad to
tough
have
world.
You. Yeah.
Had rotisserie chicken.
Nice.
It's never a bad day.
Solid meal. Let's start it off with this. Oh,
no. Roberts.
Oh, Roberts. I don't know where that's at, but cool. All right, shout out to Roberts. First topic we got is Dak Prescott's not getting his contract extension. He is playing with the franchise tag. Julian, since you're a Cowboys fan, I want to ask how do you think this will affect your team, and what's your thoughts on Dak not getting his contract?
Dak is a motherfucker. I got to give it to him. Balls of steel. He knows what he's worth. He's for the biggest franchise who pays everybody, but they hadn't paid him. And it seems like they're kind of skipping out. So I feel like he knows his worth. He has his feet in the ground. And the franchise tag is very lucrative. Look at Kirk Cousins making all that money, made it all guaranteed. So I like it. I think it's gonna light him up.
Do you think he's gonna get $50 million?
No, he's not getting $50 million. Honestly, I think if Jerry would have came at him with $35 million or 35.5 or 36, it would have been done.
Yeah, that's his mistake. So we're gonna see how this. I know Schubert, you're excited about this as a Giants fan. Let the Cowboys be in turmoil.
Yeah, I mean, I guess actually it kind of scares you because with Dak, at least you get like a mid-par quarterback that, eventually if you get a team together of actual players that maybe you could beat. But, I think what's more scary is what if Dak doesn't pan out and next year the Cowboys get Trevor Lawrence or, maybe Cam Newton has a really great season, wants to go get more money, goes to the Cowboys. So, the Cowboys' possibilities are endless right now. And now, they've accumulated a lot of players. They have to have a season that could either change the whole direction or now we're going to see it all pan out. So this is the right move for them.
Yeah, hold fast. Don't necessarily sign him. And then if you believe in him, pay him. If you don't.
But the thing is with the whole coronavirus deal, each team is going to lose about $70 million because of revenue. So I don't know if we're going to ever see a contract near Patrick Mahomes. So Patrick Mahomes kind of picked the right time because, the outlook on what the cap's going to look like in the next few years is sketchy. So
that is true. That is very,
take the money
very
where
true.
you can get it. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Well, we'll see what happens with Dak in the future. I want to ask, I'll start with you, Schubert. How do you feel about, we haven't talked about this yet. The Washington Redskins agreed to change their name and logo, and they got away with using it one more time in the press release.
That's funny. But yeah, the Washington team, I'm not really against like name changes or anything like that. I really think that it's a really cool marketing opportunity for them and a chance for them to totally refresh a franchise that was in the dust. So, if they pick the right name, then that's cool, but they have plenty of options that don't sound very good. So
what did they put out there?
Break it. Oh, well, there's like the Red Tails, which they're saying would honor the Tuskegee Airmen or whatever, which I feel like is just like, it's cool. It's also a pretty good name. But the Red Hawks has been another one. The Pigskins, or they have like
the
Warriors. The Warriors.
Pigskins is stupid.
The Americans. The
Americans. What? That's a great. Bro, let's be honest, and I'm going to go to Julian for this. Julian, you know this only happened because Nike and FedEx pulled the money.
Exactly. That's the only reason it happened. My quick opinion on it. Dan Schneider. Well, first of all, that name was racist from the get-go. That name should have never went.
Yeah,
I
facts.
do kind of feel like, oh man, it's no longer the Redskins. To be honest, I think they had the nicest jerseys, like those red jerseys.
They could keep them.
Color red. Yeah, but like the logo was the sickest logo, one of the sickest logos in the league. I think it is the sickest. And I mean, just the field, everything. So, but it needed to go. It should have never been there in the first place. It's ridiculous how
the question is what happens with the Chiefs. What happens with the Indians and the Braves? The Indians got to get rid of Chief Wahoo. He got to go.
The thing is, for the word Redskins and Indians, that's like, a group of people that you're like, you're saying that's your mascot is like a group of people and saying it in a derogatory name. The Chiefs are like saying the Kings. The Chiefs is like, I think you can get away with the Chiefs, and Braves is kind of like Warriors, like, so I feel like you could also get away with Braves. And
it's
also,
the Indians that's just
the Braves.
If you don't name a
said
team,
that
the
they were gonna
Asians.
the Braves said they would take out the tomahawk chop, which I think would go a long way. And yeah, I mean, I think that some of the names could still work.
Yeah, I'm with you with the way you explain Chiefs and Braves. That could work to me, but the Indians, there's no way that can work. We're not naming the team the Africans or the Asians or the Mexicans.
Hey, they still might try it.
Yeah. Yo, that'd be hilarious if the Washington became the Washington Africans.
I mean, people don't see how that's like not a racist name. It's like saying like the St. Louis Negroes. You know what I mean? Like they're just like you don't do that.
There's an article out there with the guy who goes around with the Caucasian shirt, and it's like a lot of people come up and give him like flack about it, and it's like, well, it's the same thing,
Oh yeah, Bomani Jones caught major flack for that on ESPN when he wore that shirt, the Caucasian shirt.
No, dude, that's dope. And real quick about Dan Snyder, the owner. One thing I gotta give it to him, even though I can't stand him because he's a horrible owner. Something about someone being so stubborn and sticking their foot in the ground. I gotta have a little bit of respect for him.
That man said never. And he was serious. It would have never happened unless FedEx and Nike pulled money. No amount of flack would have changed that. But yeah, Chief Indians, they gotta go. But the Chiefs and Braves, you made valid points for. As long as those tomahawk chops, and the Chiefs do something too similar to a tomahawk chop, that's gotta go.
They do the same thing.
Yeah, okay, they do. Okay, well, that's got to get up out of there. All right, I want to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about high school sports being affected? We're going to talk to Justin about this, but I guess I'll start with you, Schubert, since you're in the news. And what are you hearing about high school sports being affected by COVID, and how do you think that'll affect recruiting?
It affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Luckily, some high school coaches are like teachers, so they can still like make some money.
Yeah.
It's hurting the media real bad. A lot of people who have depended on, calling high school games are kind of like
SOL.
SOL, and like it messes up a lot of stuff for a lot of different stations. But for the players, it's the worst because a lot of guys, especially in high school, that's the best years of your life when you're playing because you always get a chance to play. It's like, you just live in the area. It's not you had to be so good to make a team or anything.
Yeah.
So that's like your hometown, your memories. So
and then if you're a good player, you're missing out on your chance to get recruited. And then if you're like an okay player, like we always hear those stories. Like Patrick Mahomes only had 2 colleges looking at him until his senior year. So like if some kids don't have their senior year, they might not get those college teams to look at them like they were going to.
The thing is with that, and with the positives and negatives, is definitely negative for the guys who could have had a breakout year this year, maybe grew an inch over the summer, did the extra work, whatever. But for a lot of those guys, they've been getting recruited since they were in 8th grade. So they're making commitments. I see a lot more commitments happening faster. I'm sure Charles is going to be able to have a lot to talk about in the next few weeks. So, we'll see how that goes. A lot of teams are still looking for a lot of guys, which I think is going to be really great for regional teams. So, like, let's say Louisiana, LSU is, your main ticket right there. And, you're going to only be able to really contact them. And I guess, Skype and all that. But you're not going to be able to make your campus visits, stuff like that. So, it's going to be hard for recruiting. But, it's crazy to think about. and it's different all over the place. Like Louisiana's done unless it's phase 4, which is not going to happen. And Mississippi has pushed it back, which I think is like the only way that you could do it right now is like, well, we'll see how it goes. But right now is just really not the time to be like, yeah, okay, we're playing football.
Yeah,
like
I don't see that happening. Especially like the only footballs that I think we may get is the NFL, and that's because men are able to risk their lives for their livelihood and their money. Sure. You can't risk a child's life, bro. Like that is crazy.
Well, and you can't expect someone to play if they're not in school either.
Yeah, exactly. Julian, how do you feel about all this high school sports, college sports being able to play football this season?
As far as the high school sports, that one hits kind of hard because if you are a senior, that's your year to shine. Say you've been sitting on the bench all year, freshman, sophomore, junior, and then finally it's time to shine. And
yeah,
I feel for that's the main thing. I know understanding the recruiting, but not everyone's an all-star. So I just feel for those kids. As far as college, hey, that's what. Hey, you reap what you sow. You've been making money like that off the backs of those kids for years. They have to go and find illegal ways to get money to support their family, for their talent. You find an 18-year-old that could sing, they're going to get money because they could sing, but, he could play football. But no, you go to college. So, NCAA, it's one of my
friends. And if you paid them, if you paid them, you could maybe say that they could risk their life to get their check.
They could have put a limit on it. No one makes more than $100,000 or something. They could have paid them kids like $40 grand a year or something like that. Like something
I could give you proposals. I've thought it up.
Like the scholarship. Oh, me too. I thought that up for months, just thinking like they could do this, maybe this, maybe this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So many different things, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't think the NFL season happens, if I'm being honest, because I don't know how you get.
Oh no! That's happening.
That's happening.
Bro,
that's the one thing you can depend on.
Dude, I love Roger Goodell.
Are they gonna bubble it? Like,
well, the only way, they'll find a way. If the NBA gets, because we're talking about the NBA happening, so if, like, the NBA
has
gets
to happen,
going, like the
or
NFL
these players are gonna lose a lot of money from the tournament.
Well, here's the thing: it's not just that they don't know how bad this virus can get. It could go till next year to where it's just like this.
Yep.
To be honest with you.
That's true.
They got to get their money now. And LeBron wanted it, but they got to. It's two things.
Yeah. No, LeBron definitely was like, "Look, we playing."
Yeah, dude, I love that. That's what I like about the NBA. There's a true democracy up in there.
No, it's not. It's not. It's a fucking oligarchy where
it is. But when I say that, I mean the players have a voice.
Oh, facts. No, 1,000%.
No, they don't give a fuck, dude.
It was LeBron, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook. Yeah. Those five were like
from quarantine.
They were like, "Look, I'm sorry, we're playing." And speaking of Russell Westbrook has COVID. Him and James Harden. Does this affect their chances to win a championship? They're gonna come once they fully stop the symptoms. Do you think this affects their championship, Julian? Do you think this affects their run?
No, because I don't know. They're rested. That's all I gotta say. I
feel like
we've never seen a rested Westbrook or Harden in the playoffs.
I don't think no matter like if LeBron gets COVID, I don't think they're gonna mention it at all. Like at all, and he's gonna play with it.
Damn, that's terrible.
He will. Do you think he won't?
No, I don't think he will.
Oh, you don't think he'll play?
Oh, he play.
You think finals game 2?
With Jordan
LeBron coming out with COVID. You think he's not gonna play?
That would have to be the best kept conspiracy there is. Like that's gonna have to be a conspiracy theory because
I got 3 people who would play. No fucks. LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
Yeah, LeBron.
Regardless.
Yeah.
No, regardless if LeBron gets COVID or not, everyone's gonna be talking about LeBron probably had COVID.
Yeah.
Probably, he played with COVID. Like it doesn't even matter now. Like now it's just assumed.
And then you saw that stupid guy Rashawn Holmes going to the gate to get delivery food, and now he has to be quarantined for 7 days.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever. Like I know the NBA tries to be progressive and PC.
That's retarded. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say. That's stupid.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. No, super, super stupid. My bet is they're going to start sneaking in IG thoughts pretty soon.
They got a plan for him. They already know. They just got to look. They're virtue signaling.
Schubert, that bubble is not secure. There's no way those dudes are going 3 months without Punani. No way. No way. I don't buy it. Yo, no way. Julian, real quick before we get to our redraft, how do you feel about the Lakers losing Rondo and Avery Bradley? Does this affect their championship?
Yes, it does affect their chances because those are two good veterans that can play defense. And I know Rondo, people, make fun of him sometimes. You know what Rondo is in the playoffs.
Playoff Rondo, man.
It's a dog.
That's a whole different. That's a Hall of Fame player in the playoffs. So I can imagine playoff Rondo.
Clippers are the favorite now.
That's a big hit.
Yeah.
But
what about what they're saying about Rondo coming back though?
He may
come back.
But Avery Bradley to me is bigger than Rondo.
He's a role player. Like he plays his role truly.
Yep. And Rondo's supposed to come off the bench and give LeBron that spark. With him and LeBron, Avery Bradley starts, give you more shooting. They're going to have to rely more on Danny Green, more on KCP, who I hate. They're going to have to rely more on Kuzma. It's just going to be rough for the King.
Caruso.
Oh, well, Caruso's better than KCP in my opinion. I take Caruso minutes over KCP. KCP is just chunking up garbage.
With Caruso, then he gets startled in the limelight. I've seen it before. That's why they don't play him that much.
No, he does. He gonna have to get over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Because you weren't here last week, Julian, how you like Zion? How you looking? He looking cut? He looking good?
Yeah, he looked good. He probably dropped about 10 pounds. I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna swell up, but he should stay right there. Man, look, he moves well at 285. Why run away from it?
He was looking good on that court. They were showing videos of the Pelicans practice.
Yeah.
He was looking good. Look, if the Pelicans get that AC, the Lakers might they might be in trouble. now that Rondo and Casey and Avery Bradley's going, I don't know who's gonna guard Drew Holiday. He gonna get his bucket.
He's gonna guard himself because he'll find a way.
What if the Pelicans beat the Lakers?
If the Pelicans beat the Lakers, Julian will never live it down on this podcast. He will never.
Anthony Davis has to leave LA.
Yeah, he got to go. Anthony Davis would have to go to Chicago. Take him and his Russell's endorsement out of here. See why Zion's on the cover of 2K and getting Jordan shoes. AD glass ass. But that's all we got really this week in terms of news stories. Let's get to this week's redraft. We're redrafting the 2010 NBA draft. This is the John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Paul George, Gordon Hayward draft. I believe we have not done this draft yet. I think we have not, Schubert. Have we done this one?
Man, like I was thinking about that too. I was like looking at it. I was like, did we do the John Wall one?
I don't think we did.
I don't know if because I know we did one with the Crawford, but then you got.
I don't think we did because I think we did 2011. I know we did 2011 with Kyrie because Julian took Kyrie first. But either way, if we did do it, we apologize. But I don't think we did. So we're going to 2010. I got the first pick for the Washington Wizards, and I'm taking Paul George. Paul George, to me, is the best player from this draft. John Wall has had injury concerns, and yes, Paul George did break his ankle or his whatever he broke in that 1 year. But before that, Paul George was a dog. Him and his Pacers team almost beat LeBron. If Paul George doesn't get injured, he is maybe a top 6 player in the league. But the thing is his clutch factor, which he never gets. But in terms of just having a great defender, a great scorer, Paul George is the best player in this draft, and I'm going with him first. Julian, you can have the second pick with Philadelphia. Who are you going to take?
I was looking up and down that list, and I know who should go second. However, I'm going to put DeMarcus Cousins.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Why DeMarcus?
I was saying, yeah.
You were thinking that too?
I was thinking that.
I don't know. I just think it would be a good fit in that gritty city. I think he was too much for Sacramento. I think he would have worked well in New Orleans, but he didn't stay long enough. And that his attitude would fit that city. They would rally behind him. He was a hard worker. He was a very good player.
That
I think
true.
him and Drew Holiday over there, like before
that
Drew
would have
Holiday
worked.
got injured. Because Drew Holiday, before he got injured, was really something. I mean, he still is, but I think he was more stable. I just feel like he was more stable back then. But they would work together well.
I kind of like that. Actually, I like that pick, DeMarcus and Drew. I'm not mad at that. Then Andre Iguodala, they might be a playoff team. I'm not mad at that. All right, Schubert, you got the third pick with the Nets. Where are you going?
Oh, man, like it's really hard because, you got to go with John Wall, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's
mean,
nobody else.
Yeah, like the thing is with the Nets, they don't really need him, but I guess he's better than Darren Williams in the long run.
Yeah,
So,
and you could play them both at the same time because
Yeah.
Darren Williams is more of a scorer, John Wall is more of a facilitator. Then you have is Kevin Garnett on that team yet?
No, it's the Chris Humphries time.
Okay, well, still Darren Williams
They drafted Favors, who ended up being like eventually.
Well, and that's the thing. Favors didn't blossom in New Jersey. He had to wait till he went to Utah to get some time. So I'm not mad at the John Wall pick. Well, fourth for me, it's pretty easy. Fourth for the Minnesota Timberwolves, they took a small forward in Wesley Johnson. I'm taking a small forward who is better than Wesley Johnson, who ended up really growing into himself. I know him in the Celtics now isn't what he used to be, but pre-injury, Gordon Hayward was an all-star. I'm going Gordon Hayward for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just after John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, and Paul George, he is the next best player, and after him, there's a drop-off. So I'm going Gordon Hayward to the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, Julian, you're on the clock with the Sacramento Kings.
Well, with the Sacramento Kings, I pick Gordon Hayward. Not Gordon Hayward. Wow. I'm sorry. I just had it.
Derek Favors?
Hell no. Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe.
Julian said hell no.
Hell no. No, I think Eric Bledsoe. With Tyreek, that would have been nice.
Yeah, good 1-2 punch. And they had
Yeah.
no, they didn't play together because Tyreek was from Memphis. And Bledsoe Tyreek's from the era of Calipari after he left to go to Kentucky. That is true. All right, yeah. Tyreek and Bledsoe, I'm not mad at that. And Bledsoe's a quality player. No matter what anybody says, he's right after those original four that we said. Okay, Schubert, you are on the clock with the Golden State Warriors. They took a center. Are you going to take a center?
I am going to take a center.
Ooh,
I'm going to take Hassan Whiteside.
Ooh, now see, wait, over Favors. Hassan Whiteside is a stat stuffer, and he doesn't give effort. Whereas Favors giving you 100% effort each time. Why you going with Hassan? Just you like them stats?
I like his stats. He's gonna, kind of change the whole direction of the Warriors. They can still potentially get the players that they're gonna get in the future because they're still gonna be bad. And they had David Lee at that time. It was Steph Curry, Monte Ellis, David Lee, and what if Hassan Whiteside came out of the gate as a rookie, really, really great? That's a kind of an intimidating team. Maybe not a championship team, but it could have, made Steph's early years a little bit more brighter than what they were.
All right, I'm not mad at that pick. I think there was someone better, but hey, you didn't take him, so I'm going to take him when it's my turn. So the Detroit Pistons on the clock, they took Greg Monroe, who at the time was a solid double player. It's just the league he outgrew the league, and the league became a smaller league. It wouldn't be bad to take Monroe because what he did for the Pistons was solid, but I'm going to take the better player who has more longevity. I'm taking Derek Favors at this pick just because, like I said, Greg Monroe for that spurt, but for like 4 years, he was dominant 2010 player, but just Derek Favors' longevity has shown to outlast Greg Monroe, who's out of the league now. So that's why I'm going Derek Favors. All right, Julian, you're on the clock with the Clippers at number 8.
You might be wondering why I'm smiling ear to ear.
Going Monroe?
Nope. I got something better. A great player you all missed. I'm going with Lance Stevenson.
A great player we all
Lance
missed.
Stevenson.
I thought you was going to take my guy.
With the Clippers.
Lance. But make them dance, Lance. Getting buckets and playing defense. I'm not mad at it. Solid pick.
Where did he hide in this draft? Where's he at?
Lance Stevenson is, second-round player. He got drafted to the Indiana Pacers, number 40.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, all right, Schubert, you're on the clock with the Utah Jazz with number 9.
Okay. Utah Jazz, number 9. They took Hayward. They do need small forwards.
There's not many.
But they really don't have a shooting guard either, so I'm going to take Avery Bradley here.
Nice. Took my pick. Solid. I'm not mad at Avery Bradley. Solid defender, solid scorer. A little small for his height, but
Kind of interesting to be in Utah. Like, imagine if he was brought up in the Utah group.
I think he could work there, but the thing is just who is the guy that's playing alongside him because there's no Darren Williams, Gordon Hayward isn't there, no Derek Favors. So it would be interesting to see how Avery Bradley fits in that system by himself.
No, actually, maybe he got traded or something because I'm seeing that he was on the team.
Oh,
Darren Williams.
Darren Williams get traded later, Schubert. That's why Darren Williams doesn't get traded until they become the Brooklyn Nets. I think they're still New Jersey for this year. I'm pretty sure. So, all right, Darren Williams and Avery Bradley, solid. Maybe Darren Williams doesn't leave. Okay, so the next pick is me with the Indiana Pacers. They took Paul George at small forward. They could use a difference maker. This is tough because it's like Pondexter, it's Jordan Crawford, it's Landry Fields. It's just a bunch of guys who are just kind of garb. I guess I'm going to go with, you know what? I'm going to make the outrageous pick because I think 4 years of this guy getting that spurt of him with Danny Granger, with Roy Hibbert in that squad. I'm going Jeremy Lin. I'm going Jeremy Lin to the Indiana Pacers to get that Lin sanity going, to give him some spark to where Paul George isn't there. We can get some Lin sanity. We can get some buckets. We can get the Asian demographic to buy tickets in Indiana. We're going full international here. Going Jeremy Lin.
It's not even international. He went to Harvard.
I know he went to Harvard, but he pulls the international crowd, brother. His heritage, his hair. I want him to sell tickets. Shit, Linsanity. Give me those couple of months of Linsanity. I'll take it, and we'll sell a bunch of tickets, and maybe we'll win some games.
Most exciting couple months ever.
You talking about? All right, Julian, you're on the clock with the New Orleans Hornets. This was traded to Oklahoma City, so you're picking for Oklahoma City.
Damn, I really would like Kevin Seraphin on
All
the
right.
Hornets. Could have skipped over getting Amar Osik, but I guess Kevin Seraphin. He's pretty good. He's solid.
Solid big man.
He's a solid big man. So
Better than Cole Aldridge, so I'm not mad at that pick. All right, Schubert, you're on the clock with the Memphis Grizzlies at 12.
Let me see. Memphis Grizzlies. Okay.
It really drops off. Like it is. There's not a lot of.
There's a
people
couple players. It just depends on like how it looks on the team. They're going in year 2 of OJ Mayo, and he's trash.
Yeah.
So
that's my boy.
Then I'll go with Jordan Crawford.
All right. It's getting a shooting guard for them. I'm not mad at that. I'm glad you left my guy so I could get him for Toronto. Toronto at this point took Ed Davis, but they could use a 3-and-D guy. Let me pull up real quick just to make sure I'm not tripping. Toronto Raptors roster just to make sure. Yeah, they don't have a true small forward. They could use a 3-and-D guy. At this point, their best player is Bargnani, Leandro Barbosa, Peja Stojakovic, just very old. They got DeMar DeRozan. He's by himself just battling. I'm going to draft Al-Farouq Aminu to give them 3 points in defense at small forward. Al-Farouq Aminu played really good in Portland, and that's where he blossomed. So I think he'll work pretty well in Toronto. And this is kind of make a pick because I should have picked Al-Farouq for the Pacers, but I gave the Pacers Jeremy Lin for those couple of months. But, Al-Farouq Aminu, Toronto, solid player. All right, Julian, you're on the clock, 14, Houston Rockets.
Houston Rockets 14. I picked Grievous Vasquez.
Oh, all right, giving him a point guard.
I used to watch him play on the Grizzlies.
Grievous had some good years, man, and I liked him coming out of Maryland.
Yeah,
he was a good player.
Didn't he play in New Orleans for a while?
Yeah, he did. He had a solid New Orleans career, super solid. All right, Schubert, you're on the clock. Milwaukee Bucks. This was traded from Chicago.
2 questions because I don't remember. Someone did pick Greg Monroe.
No one did.
And someone picked Evan Turner?
No one picked Evan Turner. No one picked Greg Monroe.
All right. And I'm picking for Milwaukee?
Yep.
Okay, well, those, I don't know why we haven't said those 2 names over Jeremy Lin.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
The Pacers didn't need Greg Monroe, and Evan Turner is one note, and I think Jeremy Lin with those 4 months is more exciting than 5 years of Evan Turner. So that's why I chose him. But who you going with? Greg Monroe?
Evan Turner.
Evan Turner, all right, for the Milwaukee Bucks, and that leaves the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm going Greg Monroe. Give him a big man, solid 2010 guy, double-double, and that's the redraft. This draft kind of sucked, man. After John Wall, DeMarcus Cousins, Gordon Hayward, and Paul George, and Eric Bledsoe, that was it. Like, because I don't like Hassan Whiteside. Lance Stevenson. Make him dance, Lance.
Hey.
Hey,
if he was on that Lakers team right now.
Yeah, true. They could use him. They could definitely use him. And look, he has one of the most iconic moments in NBA history, blowing in LeBron's ear. So
that'll be on a 30 for 30.
That will definitely be on a 30 for 30. Oh, make them dance, Lance. But that's all we got this week. Short Bros Who Ball week. Julian, tell the people they can find you on social media.
Find me on Twitter at JujuNav, JuJuNav.
Glad to have you back, my brother. And we will be talking basketball because we're getting closer and closer to the NBA bubble. Schubert, tell the people they can find you on social media.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at aschubert14. You can listen to the Bros Who Binge podcast. Last week we reviewed Old Guard, the show on Netflix.
The movie.
Or the movie. Sorry. And but this week we're doing more Avatar, Doom Patrol. I think I've convinced Lyndon to watch Palm Springs, so we might talk a little bit about that.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, so there's some good stuff coming out. Peacock just got released, so I know a lot of people are excited about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. See what you think about Peacock, the NBC streaming.
The mostly free streaming service.
Just so many ads. I heard it's like 7 to 10 ads if you get it free.
And
that's
you don't
crazy.
even get like the originals or anything like that. So that's what I thought.
Yeah. They scheming over there. F Peacock. I'm not paying for that shit.
It's only $5.
Man, I'm spending my $5 elsewhere. For The Office? I can.
Office,
I can.
Well, you can still watch that for free.
Yeah, for 6 more months
with the ads.
True. Well, all right. You guys can follow me at BWT. Follow the Bros Who Think at Bros Who Think. If you're an anime fan, be sure to check out the most recent episode of Anime Talk. Be sure to check out the most recent episode of Run It Back. We reviewed the Cowboy Bebop movie. Like Schubert said, check out Bros Who Binge. New episode of Anime Talk will be out this upcoming Tuesday. But be sure to follow everybody on this podcast, from Jalen Quinn to Sarah Pierre to Doom to Brooklyn. I want to thank Sarah and Jalen for coming on the show. If you go to Sarah's protest rally in St. Martinville, be sure to wear a mask. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts. But for Julian, for Schubert, for Brooklyn, for Doom, for Sarah, for Jalen, my name is Lyndon. You guys have a great one. We'll talk to you next Thursday. Until then, be safe, wear your mask, and have a good one. Peace!